We don't condone the use of any illegal substance or any illegal activity. This video is intended for instructional and educational purpose only. Watch at your own risk. Viewer discretion is advised.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
In the garden where the green leaves sway, see bunnies rolling up, we light it all way. Mr. Getter's got the bombs, we puffin' all night. Talking cultivation, yeah, we're feeling alright. Light it up, feel the vibe, let it be known. Garden cultivation, network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Chatting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night. Wednesday to Friday, we keep it alive. Cannabis talks, everybody's feeling high. Sharing secrets of the grow, it's a sacred art. In this cultivation game, you gotta play your part. Keep it real, keep it tight, watch the plants grow. Garden cultivation, network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Chatting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night.
Yo, yo, yo.
Happy Friday.
Happy fucking Friday. Thank God it's here, finally.
Has it been that hard of a week?
No, not really. Not really. I'm just always happy when Friday gets here.
That's because we get
Friday
to see all
leaves.
these beautiful gardens.
Friday goes away and I miss it from midnight on. I look forward to every Friday. I really do. Seeing all the
So do I.
gardens, being off for the weekend.
Yes.
Fridays are a good
Yes.
time. Get to hang out
Yes,
with all
so
the
thank you
gromies.
everybody. Yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. Today is Show Your Grow. So if you want to show your grow, all you have to do is click the link that is pinned at the top of the page and you will be sent to the backyard.
Absolutely.
Just a reminder, we are also over on Spotify where you can find all of our Wednesdays interviews under Garden Cultivation Network.
Yes, and we appreciate each and every one of you watching every Friday, every Wednesday, all the views that you guys give us in between those days on the videos when you can't watch the live. We appreciate those just as much. So thank you.
Yes. Yes, thank you very much. With that being said, next Wednesday, so this Wednesday we had Mark from Drop a Balance. That was a really great interview. Next Wednesday we have Grambo.
Yes, the great Grambini.
Gramboni.
The great Grambini. The great Gramboni, yes. Yeah, that'll be fun. Grambo's always a riot, man. He's so much fun to hang out with. He's funny, he's knowledgeable, and he loves just hanging out and talking shit, talking shop. It's fun.
Yep. And if ever we have a guest that you don't approve of or you don't agree with, it is very easily done. You could just change the channel. We don't mind.
Yeah, it's okay if you guys don't like a guest here and there. I mean, like, it's a big community. There's a lot of people here.
Exactly.
But please, don't be negative in the comments. We'll go back to the old slogan. What was it, Bunny?
Be fucking nice.
That's right. We're a community. We gotta stick together. Whether you like it,
That's
the
right.
people or not. Let's just coexist and let's just be here. We all have a place. We all have a part here. So
we all aim for the same thing, and that's awareness of the plant.
that's right. Everybody's welcome.
And
that's right.
Congratulations to our Cultivator of the Week.
Yes,
Da, da,
yes.
da.
Rolling up the pride, the community's yours. Every bud you nurture, it opens up doors. With the fire in your heart and the grind in your hands, you elevate the scene like you're making plans. In this garden of dreams, you rise like the sun. So here's to you, Cultivator of the Week. With every single strain, you got us feeling weak. Thank you for the love, the knowledge, the bliss. In this cannabis game, you cannot be missed. shine bright, keep pushing through the haze. You're the unsung hero in this green world maze.
A big
Taking notes.
congratulations. Yes, that is so exciting.
You were about to say, no, jumped in there. You can say it.
That's okay. So for those who are new, we do we pick somebody every Friday to be the cultivator of the week. We do ask a bunch of people all at once. So if you're not on that Friday, you definitely will be within that month. Because sometimes some people are slower in answering. Sometimes people are very quick on answering.
And sometimes we forget, and it's Thursday night, and we're like, "Oh shit, we haven't asked anybody," and then we gotta harass people to like answer them right then and there. So we try to ask a few at a time just to avoid that, because I hate putting it on people and be like, "Yes, I know we just asked you all these questions, but you got to answer it in 35 seconds, please. I need this right now." That's not fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it
I
it
think,
just helps us kind of stay on top.
oh, there's one last thing. At 500,
What happens at
what do we
500?
have? Well, we have a giveaway going on. So at 500, we will be doing a giveaway. So yeah, subscribe, like, share with your family, your friends, your parents, your kids, whoever.
Everyone.
And our
Everyone.
Discord, yes. We can't
Yes.
forget our Discord.
Yes, yes. Mr. Chad Westport in the chat. What's up, brother? We got a lot of cool people in the
Yes.
chat tonight. We got Chunky Nugs, we got Curly Greenleaf, Justin Selvey, CC420, J Rats. Happy fucking birthday to J Rats tomorrow. Early birthday.
Happy birthday to the
I
young
think he's
pup
gonna
of the
be
group.
I think he's gonna be old enough to get his license tomorrow, finally. I'm just kidding. He's older than that, but you got Legal Alien, got Kind Buds, Miss K's Garden, Can Alicia, Chad Westport, South Florida Surge, Rue, Roger
We got a lot
Allen.
of cool people hanging out in the chat.
We got the Germinator. Not
Yeah,
sure when that
the
happens, but
Germinator, huh?
for anybody that doesn't know, that's T Money. The Germinator is T
Yes.
Money. Yes, yes. And we got
All
Aaron
right.
Costin, Grumpy Toad, everybody here.
We do. Thank you all for joining.
Yes,
And with that
yes.
being said, I believe we are ready for some gardens.
I think so too. Are you ready for the guest of honor?
I am.
Oh,
Dun,
what's
dun,
up?
dun.
Hey,
Happy
hey,
Friday.
cheers, all.
How's it
Happy
going, man?
Friday. Thank you for having me
Con-
on.
oh,
Absolutely, man.
congratulations.
Yes, thanks to you again. It's quite the honor.
You
We
know,
appreciate all the support.
I don't think I've ever got to be the cultivator of the week before.
Well,
Actually, I think we did.
You
Maybe
should.
one day,
It's an honor.
Gannix.
I think we did one time. I think
We did.
on the other show. I think we all did it once, just so we didn't feel left out. But yeah, man. No, you deserve it.
Well,
We
great.
got
Thank
Yeah.
bacon
thank
in the
you
house.
so much. Yeah, so I just want to say thank you to you guys and thank you to everybody in the chat. Um, I'm here because everybody else has helped me to get here. I did not learn how to grow until I found YouTube, and then it's a combination of watching a whole bunch of videos and being in a whole bunch of chats. And
Yep.
I found some great breeders out there. Chad Westport, he's in here tonight. Mr.
Oh yeah.
Toad from Boneyard, Brasa Jeff. They're so great about talking to me about growing their plants. It's kind of hard to fail when when you're
Right.
talking to the people who created the plant. So
Yeah.
Well,
thank you to
and
all of them.
when you got people as knowledgeable as Chad Westport, I mean, it's almost hard. It's almost impossible to fuck up when you got somebody like him,
You know,
kind of helping you through it too. So that's
Right.
pretty
Right
cool.
on. Yeah, DGC, everybody from the DGC. So anyway, yeah. So thank you to everybody who got me here because I'm cultivating because of YouTube. So thank you all.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
We appreciate that.
So let's
Well,
try to flip my camera around here.
That's Ganix's. Oh,
There
oh,
we
he got
go.
it.
I got it. And so you can see here that my lung room isn't really optimal. So I keep my tent shut uh, for the
mm,
most part as much as I can. So you guys haven't seen this little lady in a really long time. The lights are actually off right now, but I extended the lights a little bit just so I could show her off tonight. So I don't know
nice.
if y'all remember her. She's the no joke that I've been putting all over that you guys saw on my intro. She's taken a
Beautiful.
while to grow
Beautiful.
out only because I mainlined her accidentally. Kind of broke her, thought she was going to die, and saved her by saying, you know what, let's see if I can mainline. So I did end up saving her. So she started, I think I showed this on your very first GCN in October. So I've been growing
Yeah.
her since then.
I was gonna
She's
say it's been a while since we've seen it, but you definitely have shown it
yeah.
at
Yes.
least once.
Yep, I think I've shown her off a few times, but it was earlier, or it was like late last year, like October,
Yeah.
November. But no, she is on day. Sunday was day 56, so she's down to like day 61. Um, the label says 65 to 70 days, and she's definitely going all 70 days. I wish I could zoom in on her a little
Oh
bit
yeah, she's
more.
pretty.
Um, but yeah, I
She
cleaned her up
is.
down to the bottom. So I've been don't know how many tops she has. I should probably count those sometime.
It's
Uh,
got a lot. It's got a good
yeah,
amount.
yeah.
It's not a
So
super tall plant, but she is wide. She's got the
She
canopy.
is.
yeah, she's beautiful. I absolutely love her. I'm glad I picked up a couple more packs of beans, and I didn't pop all of the ones that I had, of course, when I got the testers. So I am hopefully will be at some point doing a hunt on these.
Nice. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, now that Chad Westport seeds are available in Canada, I'm gonna be getting some myself. So hopefully sooner than later. But
Right
to anybody
on.
in Canada now, all the Chad Westport stuff is available here. So
Yep,
yeah,
Let's go.
it's over on I'm not sure of the actual website, but it's Dogger Gardens that you can get worldwide shipping for Chad seeds, or if you're in the
yeah.
US, right to his website.
Maybe Chad can put that in the chat what the website is, if possible. That would be fantastic.
Yep. And
Yes.
speaking of Mr. Westport, he actually gave me special permission, one night
Ooh.
only permission to show you this tent.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
Yeah. So these little ladies, they were popped in my can uh 2 weeks ago. And I have some Chad Westport
Nice.
testers. So these little
beautiful.
ladies, and this is the Westport grape juice times blue cheese.
Ooh,
And these little ladies were popped in my can 2 weeks ago, and they were just flipped to 18.6 on Sunday.
nice.
Are doing phenomenally.
Yeah, you said 2 weeks ago those were popped?
Yep.
Oh,
So
wow.
what I
Wow.
dropped them in the can 2 weeks ago Sunday, and then on this last Sunday I transplanted and put them into 18.6.
Wow. Those are
And this
nice.
little girl out
Oh,
back,
shit.
she's my favorite so far.
Wow.
And then I can show these two. These are Roasted Jeffs. These are a secret OG times skunk #1. I've got two of those testers going as well.
That's
Nice. Like
exciting.
they're all nice looking. Like 2 weeks, man. That's
Ooh.
crazy. That's a lot of growth in 2 weeks. Looking
There we
good.
go.
Whatever you're doing in there is working.
I do what I do every run. I just wing it and troubleshoot.
And good genetics
So, but
definitely
this,
help as well. So
yeah, so far though, I started these ladies off right. They've got some really good soil mixes. I did a super soil mix with them. Well, I have some build a soil. I use Gaia Green, recharge. So they're getting all sorts of good nutrition. I packed them up pretty well with nutrition when I transplanted them in. So what I did is I made a veg super soil for the 1 gallon, and then when they go into the 5 gallons, they'll get a flower super soil.
nice. Yeah, they look really good, man.
Yeah.
Nice work.
They
So
do.
And
yeah,
thanks,
I don't
Chad,
know
for
how.
letting Chunky show those off tonight. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
that is dope.
if I'll be able to show these off again until they're done. But I'm super super excited to see how these go.
Nice. Yeah, they look really good. Those are going to be some nice plants.
Yeah. So
Can't
yeah.
wait to see when they are done.
Yeah. Now, what the only thing that's killing me now is you can see that my outside furniture is in. I have 2 more 4x4s and 2 more Scorpion Diablos to put up that are just sitting on the floor that need plants in them. So hope maybe sometime soon you'll see some more tents go up that I can show.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
That
And
is.
Were
again,
you
I just want
were
to
you
say that
telling me like at the end of the summer that the one that just went by like a few months ago that you're pretty much strictly an outdoor grower and you basically dry inside and start your plants inside. Now you're like an all around full-time indoor grower.
yeah, I try to utilize the sun and be a little self sufficient with the sun and the water from just the natural environment.
Yeah.
But I just love growing so much that the 5x5 would have been shut down, but Chad asked me to test, and the 3x3 was a new purchase just because I got free testers. So I was like, you know what, I could use this little thing back there, the with the leaf on the door, or I could
Yep.
pick up that 3x3 and do a little bit better of a job. So that's why I have that tent
Nice.
going too. So
Nice.
once all these
Well,
plants are done, I will be using my tent to start my outdoor plants.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's gonna be cool. It's gonna be
Yeah.
cool to be able to watch you grow a full outdoor season because I don't think I met you until partway through the season last year, so I don't think I got to
Right.
watch. I got to see like the tail end of your outdoor season. I didn't get to see from start to finish, so I think
Yeah, right on. Yeah, I was
that'll
I
be
was
cool to
lurking
see.
around, but still a little bit too shy to come up on camera. So I
Yeah,
didn't show off my gardens. And then with the time difference of when you guys start, it's 9 o'clock my time here.
uh,
So it's dark, so I can't really show my outdoors. But what I guess what I could do
Yeah.
is get a out. Maybe this next year I'll get a bright spotlight and bring a spotlight out, and that way I can show you the outdoor
yeah.
during
Well,
the
even
Friday
in
We
nights.
might do we might do things a little different and even ask people to maybe send in pictures so that way they can show their outdoors even if they're not the first one on, at least they're
Yeah, and
still
that's what
yeah,
when I
pictures.
answered what I have coming up soon is I'm trying to figure out what I want to run for my outdoor this year. So I'm blessed with a super large plant count. I can have 54 total plants with uh 36 or sorry 18 in flower at one time. So um
nice.
yeah, so I'm gonna run 36. I'm gonna run 18 autos and 18 photos. That way, when the autos are running and the photos are flowering, the autos will end their season as my photos are going to be coming into flowers. So I might be skirting
That's
the
tough.
line a little bit on plant count with flowering just because of timing, but I should be
Yeah,
roughly right in there where the autos are going to be done.
yeah.
What I'm
I was
really
gonna
doing
say
now.
that's the hope, anyways.
Yeah, yeah. What
That
I'm what I'm
the
doing now is
autos
I'm
finish as they're going into flower. That's the
yeah.
hope.
Yeah, it's a bumper crop. Yeah, it gives me something to do and some flowers to play with during the summer while I'm waiting for everything to flower out. What I'm doing
Yeah, I
now
think that's
though is I'm talking to the breeders and saying, what are your quickest flowering genetics? Just
yeah.
because I thought leaf septoria pretty badly toward the end last year, and I lost almost an entire plant to it. One of my OGs pretty much just dwindled. So I'd like to try to find things that are getting done really, really quickly. I've got Jeremy from Three's Genetics sent me some rainbow moose, and those are supposed to be 45 to 50 days. I
Nice.
think
That's pretty
I've got,
short. That's nice.
yep, salty pickle. I don't know if you guys have heard all about the salty pickle yet, but
Oh yeah,
I picked up
the
some salty
Romulan.
pickle for a grow along, so I'm going to throw some salty pickle out there. I talked
Nice.
to Mr. Toad, so I'm going to be growing out the toy from Mr. Toad out there. So still have a few more that I'm not sure which. I'm not sure how many. I like variety in my garden, so I don't know if like with those 18 photos, I don't know if I want to do like six plants or three varieties or three plants of six varieties or a
Yeah.
combination of which.
Yeah.
So um, I have gone through my
You could take the easy way and do 3 varieties of 6 plants each. Because once you start getting into a whole bunch of varieties, then you run into like this one wants more water, this one wants more food, this one doesn't like a lot of food, this one does, you start running into that kind of thing. But I mean, to me,
Feeding times.
that just adds to the challenge, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that adds to the allure for me. I like a challenge. This is definitely my love and my hobby. I have a super stressful job that I need to shut off at the end of the day. So going out and spending an hour or two, even 2 hours a night with my plants during the summertime gets me outside, gets me into
Yeah,
nature, gets me with my girls. So I don't mind. I hand water all of my plants. They are what I
crazy.
do is I have a 55-gallon drum that I either fill with water and then I have to pH my water. And I know I'm probably going to hear some boos or see some comments in the chat, but my water comes out of the tap at 9, and I don't want to give it to them at 9. So
That's
what I
like that's
Yeah.
want,
similar to
No.
mine. Mine comes out somewhere between 8.5 and 9, like closer to
Yeah.
8.5.
you know, so
So I mean,
I
I also have to as well. So I feel you on that one.
even though I will say I'm mostly organic. I'm not afraid to hit a plant with something. I'd rather suck it up and give it some salts rather than let the plant suffer and wait for 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get some nutrition. So
Yeah.
if I do need, I try to stay right on top of it. But if I do need, I'll put something synthetic in there. But even though I'm mostly
Yep.
organic, I still find that I really want to pH that water. So
Yep.
what I will do is I will get a 55-gallon drum and fill it up with water, put whatever nutrients I want in it if I'm going to feed it. I always go with some build a soil freeze dried baby coconut. That's always in my water. And then from there, it's either just the water, or I'll throw some recharge in, or once a month, I give it a full compost tea. But everything
Nice.
there. I actually just have them over here. Everything's hand watered by a 55-gallon bucket, and then I take out two 1-gallon pitchers with me, and everything gets hand watered, and they're all in
Yeah.
20 gallons. So it takes
Nice.
some time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh
agree
yeah.
with that Thomas Cooley comment there. The drinking water test strips or like the pool testing strips, like those are super easy to test with. And they
They
might not be 110% accurate, but they're going to get you within a range and they're going to give you an idea of what everything is. So just a quick little easy way to test, very inexpensive.
I was
So
watching a
that's good.
study
That's
actually,
a good point.
where they said plants do better if even if you run it a little bit higher, as long as you're like constantly at 7 or constantly at 5. If you're running a little higher, a little low, a little basic, or a little acidic, as long as you are staying constant, that is a lot
Right.
better than large swings. You don't want to feed like at 6 one feeding and then have it at 9, 9.2 the next, and then drop it down to 5 for the next. That's really going to mess with your plant.
Yeah,
Those
I
test
agree with
strips
that
work
too.
really well unless you have something dark, and then it kind of gets kind of funky trying to read those test strips though.
Yeah, and Bunny uses the drops as well. And those are
I
another
use
pretty
the
easy way to
drops.
do it.
Yeah.
Like the old
And
plant kit.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically, yeah, you can buy them at like just a hardware store. And this one, the one that she
Canadian
uses is
Tire.
actually like it's sold as for plants, but
It's called
even
a
I
root
find
farm.
yeah, I find even with those ones, if you fill up your little container with water that has nutrients in it, even if it's a little darker, it still works no problem. So that's a very cheap way of doing it as well.
I like my little Blue Lab pen. I don't know how accurate it is. I do calibrate it,
I
but
would say they're pretty accurate. I use
I
one of
can,
those too.
It's accurate if you calibrate it. If you like me and you forget, then no, it's not.
I try to I calibrate it, and then I have everything. I do everything on Sundays, like my flower times. Like when I flip my veg to flower, it's on a Sunday. I try to water on start watering cycles on Sunday. So I try to every week on Sunday be part of my regimen to put the storage drops in here, but I often forget. So again, I don't know how accurate it is, but I always try to get it right around like 6.5 or right around 6.2. Anywhere between 6.2 and 6.7 is where I shoot for it.
Nice.
Nice.
I've had that storage solution actually like turn to crystal. It's like crystallized and it's gone hard, and I'm like,
Yep.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I had the same thing. The whole top of it when over the summers, I didn't use this for the most part over the summer. Um, it got all hard and like almost like battery
It
acid.
looks
Like
like
when you,
it almost looks like rock salt or something
yep,
almost.
Yeah.
So, and that's probably what it is. It probably dried. All the water evaporated out of it, and it just crystallized. It became basically salt.
yep.
So,
Yep, I'm a fan.
but yeah,
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of it. It treats me well. Um, I test the EC. I don't really do much with it. I just want to make sure it's not way out of whack with this. I don't think I've
yep.
ever. I don't think I've ever calibrated this if it needs calibration. So don't
I
know.
don't know if that's the trudgeon one, right? Trudgeon or
Truncheon,
trudgeon?
yeah, it's the Blue Lab truncheon.
Yeah. Do those ones calibrate?
I
I
don't
can't
know,
remember
but
if
I've never done it. If it does
I
need
feel
it,
like I feel like those ones don't need to be calibrated, but I don't know that for sure because I don't have one. So
yeah,
if anybody in the chat maybe knows, they can correct me. That'd be cool. But
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man, we appreciate you coming on and showing the secret garden, Chunky
yeah.
secret
Yes,
garden.
that
That was
was
cool. That
awesome.
was really cool.
Yeah, and if I get permission again, I'll be happy to show. But if not, you can see them hopefully in 4 months or so.
That's
Nice.
going to be so exciting. I can't
People are
wait.
just gonna have to go back and rewatch this episode over and over and over
Over and
again.
over, yeah. All right. Thank you again so very much. I just also wanted to shout out Elle real quick. When
Yes.
you guys asked me to be on the show, I kind of freaked out about my logos. It wasn't the greatest. Elle hooked me up real quick and kind of cleaned
Oh,
it up for me
Nice.
and got it ready. So Elle, thank you so very much. The
Nice.
Roo Crew, actually, all of the Roo Crew. The other day, I had mentioned something on Instagram to Roo about his camera. Next thing I know, I'm getting a message on how to use my camera better. So again, thank you all in the community. This is the type of community that I love because of all the help. Another one, just a quick shout out, Ames
Absolutely.
High. I had a question on Ames High show one night, and he about cloning, and he actually just went and grabbed a plant and cloned and answered my question by showing me how he's cloning. So again,
Nice.
thank you all to everybody. I
That's
wouldn't
funny
be
that
here
you
without
say
all you
that.
guys.
That's
yeah,
funny that
because
you say
last
that about the
Friday,
clones.
Lowe's did the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were talking.
yeah.
He
Shout
was
out.
For
he
me.
had all these clones, and we were talking about it. Then he's like, you know what? Here, I'll just show you. And he
Yeah,
did it. So I
actually,
thought that's cool.
that may be another one going out in my garden. Lowe's may be sending me some auto testers, so you might be seeing some Lowe's out in the summer
Nice.
too.
You'll love them. You'll love them. I grew some of those outside this year. I've grown those indoors, and I've fucked them up twice. Never the breeder's fault. Every single time it was my fault, or not necessarily my fault, but it wasn't. The one
Weather
time I had
or
drip,
whatever.
the other time I overdosed them on nutrients. So neither one of those things comes down to the breeder. So everything that I've flowered out from him has just been, well, on point. So yeah, you'll love those too.
All right, I'll thank you again so very much. I'm hopping off to let the rest of the everybody else jump on, but again, thank you
Right
to
on,
you
brother.
two. Thank you to the community, and you'll see me down in the chat. Thanks again, all. Cheers.
Absolutely,
We
man. Thanks for
appreciate
coming
you
on.
so much. Have a great night.
You
All
as
right,
well.
later,
Thanks.
brother.
Thank you.
Nice.
We got a full backyard. Do you want to just keep rolling?
Yeah, let's keep rolling. Let's keep
Keep
rolling. And I've
rolling.
already put the order out there, so I better follow it because it wouldn't be very nice of me if I
Better.
didn't. Okay, you ready for the next?
Yes.
Oh, Mr. D
Happy
the
Friday,
Bug.
D.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Heck yeah.
It's going good,
Good.
man. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Hey,
Good.
congratulations to Chunks, man. I could listen to him all day.
Yeah, he's got some nice plants, man. That Chad
He
Westport no
does.
joke. That was the no joke, I think, in that one that he's got scrogged out. That's got
Yeah.
a beautiful canopy. The nugs are like little baby Christmas trees all over the place.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let me turn this baby around for you. All right. So
Hell
He's
yeah.
I'm really surprised to be showing you these plants. I really thought they would be done by now, but they're really taking their time. But the best things usually do. So I'm pretty
Yep.
happy. I'm really happy with how they're going. This one's got a natural foxtail that they bred in. This is a crucible by Old School Soldier. I'm heading into week 10. I'm a couple days away from week 10 on these. That's the apple fritter. Sorry about the fan.
Oh, that's okay.
Absolutely beautiful fade coming through on this one now. And
Yes.
She's
probably
pretty. Wow.
the one that I probably overshow is this one. That's the D's Grape Nuts. It's a different feed. This will be around for a long time, and a lot of my friends are growing it now too. It's just one of those.
Look at the colors.
Yeah, it's one of those strains that, like, if I know I'm going to see you and I have an extra cut, it's coming with me, and I'll make sure you have. And then the chocolate
Beautiful.
marshmallow, which I love the Gorilla Glue profile that it just kicks out. It's just straight gas time.
What's that
I
one?
don't
The
know.
chocolate marshmallow, is that what you said?
Yeah, chocolate marshmallow. It's chocolate. It's mush. Pardon me. It's Kush Mint crossed with
Mm,
GG number 4 is the background on it. It's the breeder's exotic genetics.
nice.
Yeah. So
I bet
Beautiful.
that smells like heaven in there.
it really
Oh my goodness.
it does. It's hard to describe. Mostly on the gassy and sweet smells is what I'm getting. That's just what I get.
Nice.
But my buddy still swears he's getting like a bit of a Pinot and stuff off of the crucible, and yeah,
Like that fermented
like
fruit type
fermented fruit smell.
sweet but fermented at the same time.
Yeah, and
Nice.
then I'm in day 15 of flower in here. Here's Bunny's favorite plant, at least of mine anyway.
I was waiting for her.
Yeah, she's
Patiently waiting.
like if you look at like she takes up half the plant or half the 4x3 just herself. But I don't have
He's
it
beautiful.
hooked up, but lots
Look
of
at that.
people under
Look at that
development on
stock on
both
that thing.
plants. And yeah, just really stocky. She's a thick one. She's a thick skinned girl.
Yeah, I was
She
gonna say she's like
is.
she's barky. Like she's got some bark on her.
Yeah, and like you could just look at these plants and know that they're definitely going to have nice stacking, and this is going to be a beautiful canopy in a few weeks for sure. It's getting there, so
Yeah,
really happy.
most definitely.
Yeah, and because I'm pushing the
Beautiful.
extra light, not everybody needs it, but like in my case, because I do have a recirculating system, I have lots of this around, so I'm constantly doing. I have 2 just in this tent, which is probably an overkill, but I have it at my disposal, so I might as well use it.
Have you tested the CO2 in there? Like, have you noticed a difference with the CO2 compared to not having the CO2?
You know what? I don't have a monitor, one that reads the levels, but I plan on getting one, and I'm going to go through that motion and look at the conditions in here with and without it. It's like I said, it's not necessarily always needed. Why I
Right.
use it is just because when I'm pumping heavy photon down onto this plant right now, like this is 500 watts, but about an hour and a half ago, I took away the supplemental lighting. There was extra lights here and there was one underneath. So if I'm going to push the photons onto the plant, then I need to be able to feed the plant, water it, and look at the other aspects of like photosynthesis to match. I need to be able to do things at the same rate, or else I'm going to have problems. I'm going to have stressing,
Right.
perming, and things like that. And that'd be on
Yeah.
me, you know? Because I am pushing it, but only because I push the plants and I make them do things that they otherwise won't be asked to do, that I use these extra measures. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So,
I've never added CO2 to my tents before. So anytime I see anybody using CO2, like some people have like the CO2 bucket system, some people have the tanks, some people have the shakers, like what you got, like the
yeah.
bottles. Some people have the bags. Like I always ask because I'm
Yeah.
curious. Like
Mhm.
so,
And
yeah, that's cool.
this may be
Beautiful.
Bunny's second favorite plant in the end. I'm going to give you an undershot of this one too, because this one's in some cocoa, and then it runs up and it extends all the way.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Like here's the one corner, and then the other corners on the other side of this. It's way over here. You'll see the going
Wow.
out here.
That's crazy. I would sleep under there.
Yeah.
Never mind looking up at the stars.
Yeah. I know some days I've almost passed out over there, so it works. It works out, but I figured, you know what? I figure some of these will probably be going next week too. So I'm gonna push them, see what I get. I'm not in a rush.
Absolutely.
Normally I have problems with my grows, and touch wood, I haven't had them, so I'm just gonna let them fly.
Yep. If it ain't broke,
Nice.
don't fix it.
Pardon me?
Is it if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. You know,
Yeah, let it do its thing.
I've been known to do that otherwise, so I'm gonna
We all have.
stop.
We all
And,
have first.
yeah,
You think everything's going good, so you know what? Let's just make it interesting and change everything up. So then I gotta fucking scramble at the end when things are going wrong. I do it all the
yeah.
time. I know that feeling.
Yeah, so
Things are just
looking
going
forward to
too well, so I
harvesting
gotta
here.
change it.
And pardon me?
I said things go too well, so you gotta fuck it all up just to make it more interesting.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'll do that yet. I got plenty of plans to fuck up yet, so
Yeah,
I'll
nice.
hope,
That's funny.
cross my fingers. We're still all optimistic next week. You know,
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
shout out to those dudes.
That's right. And if anybody hasn't checked it out, Mr. D the Bug Guy just posted a video the other night on his YouTube channel, so go check that out.
He
Appreciate that.
did.
Yeah. Much like you guys, I'm doing a small giveaway. Mine's at 1,000. I'm
Nice.
like $8.99 or something like that. So I'm getting closer, fam. At this rate, we're probably about a month and a half away.
And what is the channel's name for those who don't know?
D the Bud Guy. So it's the
Perfect.
way to look up. It's D's Garden. It's the other way you can look it up. But if you look up D the Bud Guy, you'll find me.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Appreciate you. I know you got a big lineup. So as always, thanks for having me. And congrats to the fam. And looking forward to seeing everybody else's grows. So.
Hell yeah.
Thank
You're
you
always
so
welcome.
much.
I hope you know that.
For sure.
All right. Thanks, fam.
So,
Peace.
all right. Later, brother.
Have a great night.
Yes. D the Bud Guy. Hell yeah. He's always got a nice garden.
He does. And he's always so full of knowledge, and he could just like go on for hours.
Yep.
And it's
I
just
love that he
mind
I like
blowing.
that he experiments and like does different things like I'm gonna say maybe about a year ago. He was growing that one plant upside down. You remember that one?
Oh
It was in that bag
yes,
and he
I
was growing it
do.
upside or he was growing it in a pot, but I think he cut a hole in the bottom of it and grew it out the
Yeah,
bottom.
was growing up. Yeah.
That was cool. That was cool. So yeah, go check
Yes.
him out on YouTube. Check him out on Instagram. He's got some cool shit going on always. So yes.
He
You ready
does.
for the next one?
Yes, let's keep her rolling.
Oh,
Happy
what is up?
Friday!
Happy Friday,
The
guys.
Rainbow Room.
How we
I see
doing?
a Ganicorn. Doing good, man. How are you?
Oh, living another day, man. I got up and I'm here.
That's always a good start. That's always a good start to the
Right?
day. Getting up. Hell yeah.
Look at
So
those.
we're at day 47. At the Rainbow Room, we have nothing but Romulan over here. So we got the Romulan IX2 clones I took from some mothers I had at Black Ass Farm and brought them over here. And we also have some Terptomaniac. So there's 6 of the Terptomaniac mixed in throughout. And then there's 9 of the Romulan IX2s.
Nice. Look at
Beautiful.
those things, man.
Starting to get some
God
color
damn.
change.
Yeah, they look good. They look
Thank
really
you,
good.
brother.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Frosting up nicely. Like you said, you're getting a little bit of color in there now.
Yeah,
So it's only a
well,
matter of
remember
time
them.
before that whole tent is full of color.
Well, the mothers got real
Good
yellow,
grief,
Jesus.
so
sorry.
I'm expecting these to yellow out a little bit, just because
Yep.
that. But check this one out. This is one of the Terptomaniacs. This thing is so frosty and just like dense, just so dense, man.
Wow.
Yeah, you could tell.
And they still got a little ways
He's
to
beautiful. I know.
Another one of the Terptomaniacs.
Beautiful.
go. And every now and then you got like a full purple leaf just chilling in the background, and
Yeah, right. This is random. Purple
It
leaf by
catches my
itself.
attention right away.
I know. It's like, look at this one. I was like, hey, look at the purple leaf over there. Yeah, they look
Definitely
really
got some
nice, man.
frosty
Nice
stuff
work.
going on.
Nice work.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming on, showing us each week. I've said it before, but I love how you like 1 week you're at Black Ass
Switch it
Farms,
up.
and next week you're at the Rainbow Room. So like you almost get that little break in between. So when we do see them, we're like, oh god damn, look at the size of those. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
you get that little bit of a break, and you're like, holy shit, they've grown a lot. But then you remember, I haven't seen them in 2
Right.
weeks.
Right.
So it's like,
And then for everybody who doesn't know, I use the Florinova line by General Hydroponics. It's a Synganic nutrient line. And then Stash Blend and some Epsom salt. That's about all I use. And
Nice.
I did, you were talking about the Tracion EC
yeah.
meter. I was looking at it. It says you can clean it with a conductivity cleaner, but really you just test it at a 2.77, whatever that squiggly line thing is after it, to see if it's still on point. There's really no way to calibrate it per se. It's just a
Yeah,
cleaning thing. So,
I didn't think that there was, but again, like I was saying, like I've never personally used one, so I didn't
yeah,
want to say for sure because I didn't know for sure.
right. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't try to adjust anything. I just, it's really just to check it to see if you're within the range, man.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
so
that's
you,
pretty
it's
much
more,
what all of it is. Yeah.
yeah, it's just peace of mind for you, basically. Just so you know
Yeah.
you're
I mean,
not like way overdoing something or way underdoing something.
right. And that's the thing with these speed charts. They actually give you the, what your ppm it should be on the General Hydro for whatever level you're using it at. So it works out
Yeah.
pretty good. They don't recommend a pH on here. I've been using one that came with Athena because I use the Pro Mix. And when you use the Athena, they recommend a 6.0 to a 6.4 throughout
Okay.
the grow and like increase it gradually. So I've been following that process here too, just using the General Hydro. With the Pro Mix, I feel like that it's helped me out a lot more than trying to follow
Nice.
any other way. So
Yeah, it looks really good.
It does.
Whatever it is you're doing is working great. So
I definitely
just
I
keep
like
appreciate
the
doing that.
runaways.
They're definitely getting heavy. They're day 47, so I only got a couple more weeks and be done. I've been cutting back the cow mag this past couple weeks. think I'm like down to 5 mil for 8 gallons. So it's really not much. Just been cutting back on all the nutrients. I think next week I actually cut back to just the bloom newts, and that's it. So
Nice. How long do you think you got left in there? A couple weeks?
I don't know. We'll see. It's getting pretty close, man. It's definitely getting pretty close. That's for sure.
Yeah. So you think you got
And
about a
I'm
week or
already.
two
Gorgeous.
left in there?
I'm sorry.
You think you got about a week or two left in there?
Yeah, it's about a week or two. Yeah, like I said, it's 47. I mean, I think I wound up letting the mothers of the Romulan IX2 go for like 70 days, but that was because I just wasn't taking care of them, like I should have been. And these have been here
We all do
47.
that once in a while.
Right. I mean, they've been here 47 days, so technically they're a little bit older, just because they were at Black Ass Farm at the house. So it's a little,
Yeah.
there's a little discrepancy by a couple weeks just because of cloner and cloning everything. But
Yep.
sure.
Oh, they're gorgeous, man.
They are.
Yeah, those runaways are just swaying back there like, hey, look at me, look at me.
Man. Absolutely.
Yeah. Nice
All
work,
right, guys.
man.
I guess we'll jump
I'm,
off.
all,
And the next
I'm
cultivator.
always impressed.
Thank you. I definitely appreciate
And a
it.
little jealous. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little jealous, too.
CC keeps trying to kick me out of here, man. Like, she was on Cortez and was talking about it the other day, about trying to kick me out of my room, but I keep putting plants in here. I really appreciate it. Coming out of the tents, man, was a big thing over here, and just trying to dial in the room as best as I can. I still need to get a better controller. I'd really like to get that AI controller from HC Infinity, see what it would do in here.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I think
They
it
are
would just
definitely
dial
cool.
me in like none other, but some point maybe, not yet.
Yeah, goals. You got to have goals.
Yeah.
For
All right,
sure.
guys. So I'll
Right
jump
on,
off
man.
again. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Sounds good. It'll be a fun show.
Mm.
All right, guys. I'll see you later.
All right, later,
Happy
brother. Thanks for coming
Friday.
on.
Happy Friday.
Nice.
Amazing.
The Rainbow Room's always kicking ass.
I know. Well, both
Hell
rooms.
Well, yeah, both rooms are, but I mean, like, thanks for the Ganical for that. I gotta give
Yes.
more shout out. I gotta give more shout out to the Rainbow Room. All right, are you ready? You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's show yours quick.
We can.
Let's
So
show
I do have little babies, but this is one of my stranger ones. As soon as Ganix gets to it. So I believe, I forget which one this is, but she has, as you could tell, 3 leaves instead of the normal 2. And this morning I noticed there's another little seed that popped out. So when I planted them, I did lose a seed, but I swear it went flying in the opposite direction. But I think she may have landed in that cup, and now I have 2 babies growing in there.
Yeah. First of all, that one had 3 of the little tiny leaves on it before they get the serrated leaves,
Yes.
which was super weird. And then now it's like a triangle. It's like it's got the 3. They all have 3 leaves. Every set that's coming out right now has got 3.
Yes. And then this morning, today I looked in on them, and there was another little baby. So,
Yeah, that's super cool.
and it's definitely coming out of a seed. So I'm thinking more towards that the seed must have landed in there without me realizing it. And
Yeah.
yeah, I accidentally made 2.
This
And no,
Kinda
they're not
cool.
autos, they're photos.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna try and remove it because I'm thinking in my head it makes sense anyways that having two, the bigger one's probably gonna suffocate it or uptake the nutrients first because the one's much bigger.
Probably has a
So
bigger root
maybe
system.
I'll try and put it in a different cup, but that's going to be really, really tricky.
Yeah, finicky work. Very, very finicky. Very delicate.
Yes,
Very delicate. But yeah, like if it's gonna stay small or it's not gonna make it in the end anyways, why not try to wiggle it out of there gently and transplant it? And if it survives, awesome. Then you got
exactly.
two. So why not? What do you got to lose?
Yes, exactly.
Honestly. So that's cool. Making
Yeah,
money
it is
one baby
cool.
at a
And
time.
it's
That's
just
great.
funny that it was with the mutant. I call her the mutant, the 3-leaf. Like that one's like
Yeah.
extra good luck.
He was blessed with an extra big toe,
Yeah.
right?
So yeah,
Born with
I thought
six
that was
toes.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Intentionally, but
Yeah, that's cool. All right, you ready
that's
for the
great
next
to know.
one?
Yes.
Top levels.
Only 39
Mr.
subs to go. Happy
Enchanted, what
Friday.
is up?
Oh, damn, you're showing me already. Damn.
Surprise ya.
You surprised me,
Just sneak
man.
up on you. I just sneak up
Yeah, I
on
fell asleep over here. That's what my wife told me. I fell asleep.
you. That's
No,
funny.
it's all good. How's it going, Mr. Organics and Sea Bunny? She's over here laughing at me.
It's going good, man. We missed you. We haven't seen you in a while.
No,
Talked
I
to you
know,
We
man.
have it.
but
Well, I have nothing to show. I have nothing to show. But anyway, so for 2025, hopefully, I'm gonna get this going. This is Justin. If you guys hit him up on Instagram, he's a cool guy. Really cool. Don't mention my name, but he's a cool guy. So
Felicity.
what? I didn't do
Nice.
nothing
That's
wrong,
cool.
Sea Bunny. Okay. But yeah, he got what is that? Bobo Bliss. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that
Nice.
one. And then let's see. What's nice is like talking to the breeders, because I need some small plants, and they know how their plants grow. So it's like jet
Right.
fuel, and
Yes.
something else going on. Cross with what's the cross? I don't know. Sorry about that one. I don't know the cross. Sorry,
Right.
guys. So then papaya
What was it?
pond.
SC? Slurred
Huh?
game, maybe? What was it? SC? The SC initials
See,
on
I
that
don't
last
know that
one?
one,
For
Kenneth.
the
Yeah, that's my
cross?
bad. Yeah,
Uh,
that's my bad. I don't know that one. And then papaya punch cross with HBBB fam. It's like a Hana Berry Bliss. So I think the
Nice.
HBB is his strain. So he
okay.
crossed it with the papaya punch. So that's the next
That'd be
grow,
decent.
and
I think
then
anything with papaya is gonna be tasty.
right, and then this one. What is this one? Okay, so this one he did give me for free. So this one crossed the sea paloma, right? So I know that's cherry paloma. So I asked him, "Goes is that JR's cut?" Because I know he knows JR. So then he was like, "Yeah, that's the cut of JR's." So then he
Nice.
crossed it with his Hana Berry Bliss.
Beauty. That'll
Nice.
be
So
a good one.
yeah, I'm gonna run that
Yeah.
one.
Like anything JR touches turns to delicious flowers.
Right,
Yes.
like oh yeah, like
Well, I've seen
Like,
his garden. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I mean,
right? Like, it's awesome. That's why I was like, oh shit, you got the JR cut? And he was like, hell yeah. So here's the papaya punch that he sent me, S1, so self-pollinated. So that's cool.
nice.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
do a 6 plants. And what he had told me, that's why I like talking to the breeders. That's why I tell a lot of people, it's good to have that communication with the breeders. Because I
100%.
asked him, I go, what was the tallest plant? And what was the shortest plant, right? So, because I want to do 6 plants in a tent. So I got 5 strains. So then he told me, well, run this one, the S1 and the papaya punch, because it's a shorter plant. So it's good to talk to the breeders, And
Oh yeah,
then you
for
guys
sure.
been talking about this guy tonight. Yeah,
Hell
who's that
yeah.
guy? Who's that guy?
Chad, the man, the myth, the
Westport
legend.
Posse.
Yeah, so we'll run that one. So Chad's gonna get the DWC, So of course, Westport Posse, we're gonna run those.
Nice.
We'll do some no joke, and then his untested seeds. Oh yeah, that's a no joke. And then, so yeah, no baggage or the baggage. Yeah.
Nice. Right on, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up getting some of those, no joke.
They
I
Yeah,
look
think
like
that's
they're
my I think that's my
fire.
plan. Yeah, they do. And I would
yeah,
love to
we'll
have a little
see.
Chad Westport in my garden. That can't hurt nobody.
Oh
Right?
God, no.
But yeah, and
Beautiful.
then
Oh, we lost
Oh.
him. He's like gone.
He's like, that's it, I'm out.
There he
Back to
is.
my nap.
He's back.
sorry about that. Sorry about
That's
it.
all right.
Oh wow.
We
Look at
got phone
those.
technical difficulties. Sorry about that. All right.
You good,
So
man?
nothing going on in this tent. Really, I haven't documented this one. So this one's lava cake. Not too bad. And then on the back, we got the White Widow. This is the White Widow.
They're happy.
And
Nice. Everything looks
then
super
we
healthy.
got Gozerpo.
Rocking right along.
And then, so this guy, he sent me some seeds. It's pretty cool. Like, I know his genetics could really blow up. I gave it no justice because I'm very limited on space and, everything else, like
Yeah,
what growers go through.
of
So,
course.
yeah, so I had to do like, I really took off big, big, big leads. I'm trying to get a lot of tops off this. And I don't know, it's a short growth. This is the last of the plant getting thrown in here, because these ones are
Yeah.
really big. So these are CBDs. And this is Queen CBD, and then Doctor CBD in the back. So
Nice.
those ones, and the pot mixture is Mother Earth, Gaia Green, fish fertilizer from Alaska. For everybody wants to know. Water.
Nice.
What else? I think I threw recharge in there. So
Beautiful.
not too
Nice.
bad.
Chunky says he loves White
So
Widow. That's the first plant he ever grew. And White Widow wasn't the first plant that I ever grew, but it was one of the first that I actually took serious. Once I grew my first round of plants, and then the next round I got White Widow was one of them. And that was one of the first strains that I actually grew and took serious and knew a little
and
bit about growing.
I take it the same way because
Yeah.
my White Widow has been going over a year now,
Nice.
and I just can't let it go. I just really
Yeah.
can't.
It's always good
Like all
smoke,
these
man.
other
It's
plants,
always
I probably could let go, but this one in the
Yeah.
corner, no. It's like
No.
that's White
Her
Widow.
out. She's
Yeah,
here for a bit. She'll be here for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good, man.
but what's crazy is like, okay, so what happened? I don't know. I'm in the testing phase, and I'm not gonna share much information about it. This plant and this plant fucked with each other. So here's the results and the DWC and so this one's called La Widow. My wife
Nice.
named it because it has lava cake and supposedly White Widow. We don't know. We don't know. But look how different it is.
Look at the
Yeah.
stalks on those already.
I
Yeah.
know.
Look, it's already touching the light. Like I need
Yeah.
I have the
You need to
pots
move
ready
them.
for it, the buckets.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous. Look at that.
Oh wow, look
Wow.
at that. Some root
Yeah.
corn.
Like it's way too late. Way too late.
Holy.
But I don't know how those are gonna come out. Supposedly lava cake and White Widow. We don't know.
Apparently
But
they
they're
really like each other
healthy.
because they look nice.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, yes.
Yeah, they look really nice. Like they're not super, super tall plants yet, but like they're stocky, man. Like look, the stalks on those things
They
are
got a great foundation, that's for sure.
yeah, yeah, really nice. The whole structure on those are beautiful.
Yeah. And they're tall
Nice, man.
plants, because like look at those leaves, and I get it. It's, DWC, and I chopped off a lot of it and I lollipopped it. And yeah, you could be like, oh yeah, they're big leaves. But look at these. So this is lava cake right here. Supposedly this messed with that plant. The leaves are not all that big. They're like sativa. I
Right.
don't know. That's what I get out of it. Sativa.
But they crossed and made a beast.
Yeah.
I just, I just get a
Yeah,
lot of sativa leaves.
those are nice looking plants, man.
Like way different than in here, huh? Don't you think?
Yeah, way different.
Oh
They
yeah.
those came out with such a nice structure on those.
Yeah, so we'll see what they look
Super,
like because
super nice.
I'm really good with the White Widow. So I know how the White Widow is going to turn out. The lava cake, I'm not too sure on. I don't know how those grow. I only did it once. But the White
Right.
Widow, I've grown like 5, 6 times at least.
Yeah.
So I know how that grows. I know how it smells. I know how it smokes. I know bag appeal, all that.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, looks good, man.
got backups, of course.
For
See,
a
it's
hidden
already touching the
compartment.
light.
Crazy. Crazy.
Cracky.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I couldn't remember what it was called, but you literally said it as I was about to ask you, so nice.
Yeah.
And what exactly is that? That's it's a glass jar with an air bubble, like air stone in there and water, right? Nutrient water solution.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to end it with this one. That's a DWC. So,
Nice.
so with this tent, how I was showing this plant right here from Alien Forest. So that's Mother Earth, soil, and all that, right? So you see how that grows, and then you come over here. See, this was a tall plant. I had to top it. You know,
Okay.
I don't know if I could find it, but yeah, I had to top it. It was getting way too tall in DWC,
I was gonna say
but
DWC is such a fast grower.
yeah, way too fast. You know, so
Yeah, unless you're ready for it. I mean, they can be too fast. Yeah.
and I haven't had to do much to this. It's pretty clean, not too bad.
It's crazy though when you show that plant right there, and then you show
But
those other ones, those other two that are in the
uh-huh.
yellow and black container. It's
Right.
crazy the difference in the roots between those.
Oh yeah. It's way different growth. And so this one,
Yeah.
everybody's gonna probably be curious. This is the London cherries. So
Oh,
this one
nice.
was also topped. You know?
That's the seed. That's the seed to harvest grow along, right?
Yeah. It's
Nice.
those guys. Yeah. It's a good plant, man, but it's tall. It's a tall one. You gotta bush it out. You know, if you want yield, because I want a little
Yeah.
bit of yield. So, but not too
Yeah,
bad.
absolutely. No, it
See,
looks good, man.
that's the
No,
Yep,
DWC
yeah, for
right
sure.
there.
Yeah,
looks good.
So not
it
too
Nice
bad.
work.
does.
I'm impressed with those other two that you in that black and yellow container.
Yeah, the La
I'm
Widow.
really
Yeah,
impressed with
those
those
are
ones.
crazy.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
nice. Those are really
Oh
nice.
yeah. You wait till I put them in buckets. You know, these two are gonna get the buckets. So yeah, they'll be in there next week. You know, I'll
I'm
pop in
curious to
Friday and I'll
see.
show you guys those ones. You know,
I'm
that's gonna be
curious to
tight.
know.
Nice.
I'm curious to know about the journey of getting those root balls separated and getting them out of that container.
That's
It's
going to be
pretty easy.
interesting.
Yeah, I've already kind of separated. I'm already preparing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've already
Hmm.
torn some roots. Like you could feel it in your hands when you're doing it. You know, you're like, oh, and the tear. You know, it's
Yeah.
just yeah. I've already
Yeah.
been tearing just to prepare it. You know,
Yeah.
but
Just little bit at a time kind of thing.
yeah, I appreciate you guys. You know, you guys keep it up. You guys are doing awesome. You know.
Thank you.
Thank you
No, we
so
appreciate
much.
that. We appreciate you coming on,
Yes,
man. I haven't, like I said,
we
we missed you.
do.
We haven't seen you in a while. So
It
Yeah,
has
I
don't be a
took a
been.
stranger.
break. You know,
Come around.
holidays and
Oh
the
yeah.
weather.
Oh, we
Yeah,
get
no, that's
that.
understandable. It's needed sometimes. If you go look at
Yeah.
my Instagram page, I haven't posted shit in like 2 or 3 weeks because I've just been chilling.
Yeah, like with this girl, like I haven't posted shit really. Like I haven't
Yeah.
shown nobody really nothing. And you know, it's just you got to take a break sometimes, you know.
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
for
I
sure.
agree. I agree. Has to happen for your own sanity. Sometimes you got to take a break.
Oh my
Right?
There's some
goodness, yes.
wild shit that goes on in this place. The
All
wild, wild west out there, man.
Oh God.
But yeah,
right,
no, man, we
Mr.
appreciate you
Ganek,
coming
C
on. Thank
Bunny,
you very
thank
much.
you very much for the great
Yeah,
night and everybody in the chat room. Also,
thank you.
the mod squad, everybody, thank you very much. You guys have a good night. I
Yes.
bless you guys all. Goodbye.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so
We
much.
appreciate you very much. Have a good night,
Yes, have
brother.
a great night. So
Hell
we
yeah,
are coming up to the hour mark,
we
and
are.
I believe we might have some breaking news.
Ooh, you want the weird news?
The weird breaking news.
You want that weird news? So, Mr.
It's perfect time
Huey,
for a pee break, so
Mr. Huey, the legal alien, he's whenever he comes on, he likes to tell us the weird news. So I said, you know what? You should just send me a video and we'll make it a little like 1 or 2 minute little segment and it'll give us a nice little break for a minute or two. So here's your weed news. Weird news. It'd be normal if it was weed news, but this is weird news. So here you go. Here's your weird news for tonight.
Ship has landed. The truth is out there. This is a weird news report. MIT scientists have found a new way to control magnetic states in materials, potentially paving the way for advancement in memory chip technology. The team used a terahertz laser, a light source oscillating more than 1 trillion times per second, to induce a durable magnetic phase, and an anti-ferromagnetic material. Anti-ferromagnetic materials, known for their altering atoms, spin and cancel each other out. They are resilient against external magnetic interference, unlike traditional ferromagnets. This makes them ideal candidates for robust data storage technology.
And there you have it, folks. Your breaking weird news from the legal alien. It's good, dude. He's always got some funny shit to tell you. But he's smart. He's always got like that. It might be weird, but it's not weird. Crazy. It's crazy news. But while we wait for Sea Bunny to come back, we will jump into the next garden. Boom.
What's up, buddy?
What up?
She ran away because she knew I was going to shoot her in the back of the head when we're playing the video
Probably.
game.
Probably.
Oh
She's probably,
man, so bad at
probably
that.
behind you.
Yeah, playing that
Fuck you and me
hardcore, man. You
both.
got to watch out for that. So hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. And for anybody that doesn't know, we've been playing some COD. And we're not very good at it, but we still try and we still have fun. So
Oh, it's a blast.
Bunny's
You sit
Bunny's
there and
probably
listen to
the
me scream like a girl.
Bunny's probably the better one out of all of us, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
Sometimes I keep up
for
with her,
real.
but she's good.
Yeah,
She's good.
sometimes we have a decent match and we're up there, but a lot of the times Bunny's
When I
better at
don't
it than
get
we are.
shot.
That's what I said. You ran away because I
I
was
heard
afraid I was
you.
going to shoot you. Oh, fun and games until somebody gets shot in the back of the head by their own teammate.
That's right.
Yep.
Or in the face, one
It's
of the
fun
two.
though.
Oh
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, so much fun. Like I mean, I've been gaming it up here lately. I've been playing all kinds of games, not just that. So it's cold. It's snowing here still. We got about like 14 inches out back here, and it's
We're
not
supposed to get
not let
that.
up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's snowing right
it's
now. Snowing here right now.
we were
So, but
snowed
yeah, if
in for
anybody
3 days. We couldn't get out of the driveway. We just got out the day before yesterday, and then we're getting all the snow again. So hopefully we don't get too much.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even work on Wednesday because it snowed so much on Tuesday night. We didn't work at all on Wednesday. We had the day off because we had so much snow.
Oh yeah,
And it's
yeah,
and
it's
it's
that time
still
of year.
snowing.
And
So
they said there's more coming. This isn't the last of it. So we will see how much this winter brings because we haven't seen snow like this, at least around here, in a very long time, since I
yeah.
was in high school.
I'm ready to start complaining about how hot it is, so I'm done with winter.
I mean, I can't stand winter. I've got to grow outside. The indoor growing is fun, but it's very stressful. The outdoor garden, I can go out there and stand with my coffee and just talk to the damn things because pretty much
Right.
nature takes care of them. You know, I water them
Well,
when it
Yeah.
hasn't
outside your
rained,
eye level.
but yeah, I mean, oh yeah,
Outside,
and I can stand, I can look up at them and talk at them. So you know,
yeah,
there's so many
yeah.
good things about it being warm outdoors. I'm so ready for spring.
Yeah,
But the
me
way I
too.
got this going, hopefully I'll have my indoor done and I could start a whole bunch of outdoor plants in my 5x5 and get them ready for spring. And
Sure.
start them early like I did last year and grow them nice and big out there. I've got plenty of room and I've got plenty of seeds now. Last year I only got 12. I ordered 12 seeds. That was the first time I started growing in 20 years. So I ordered them and I popped 12 seeds. All 12 popped. All 12 plants grew, and yeah, here we are. It's winter
Nice.
time. I bought a five by
Fuck yeah.
five because I mean that's like Chonky said earlier. That's my therapy. I mean, I
Yep.
wait for my lights to pop on so I can check to see if they need to be watered or to do the watering or do trimming or training. It's something I look forward to. It gives me
Yeah,
something to
Justin
do,
Selby
especially in
says
the
Goonies
wintertime.
never quit.
That's right. Yeah, you can learn a lot from the Goonies. All right, you got friendship, perseverance, and don't fuck with the Fratellis. I mean, it's a good
Oh
movie. I
shit!
still watch it every time it comes on. Yeah,
Absolutely,
I'm a
it's a
big
classic,
kid.
man.
I'm an '80s fan, man. '80s movies, they're still the best to me. That's I grew up
Yep,
with all that stuff, and I'll still always be my favorite. But
yep.
yeah, you
Yeah,
want
I
to
was
get
an
the show on the
'80s
road,
kid
and
too, man. Yeah, let's see what you
Yes,
got.
good
let's
shit.
see what you got.
All right.
I love seeing the plants.
Jinx.
There we go.
Beautiful. Look
Oh
how
yeah, here we
green
go.
they are.
Yeah, and the lights are about to turn off, so I'm surprised they're not laying down. So I'm thinking about maybe bumping up the lights a little bit. I don't know. I think they're doing all right now. But this is the
Yeah,
Lucky Charmley, a Conway for the Astros grow. As you
nice.
can see, it's getting pretty tall. Getting some nice even tops on it. I got lots of training clips on it still. Just flipped into flower a few days ago. Um,
Man, you got a different
There's
type
some
of
see
green
here, you
coming
got
out of
the.
your tent. Those are like boom.
I
they're
mean,
Those
vivid.
are
it's like
vibrant.
uh, I started seeing that when I started giving the silica. Um,
Okay.
yeah, the silica and the fish kit, I think is what, or the Alaskan fish fertilizer, I think is what's doing it. Um, this one here, man.
Oh,
Uh, Gigi, third good one, and told her to give them to me.
that's the
Beautiful.
Dr. Pepper.
And yeah, yep, Dr. Pepper. And then this is another one. I popped two of them, and they got tops for days. The canopy on this one, I'm still training these too. As you can see, I got bud clips in there. But
Yep.
You gotta
I'm trying
buy
to
me
keep the
some of
canopy
those.
as even as I can. I got to
Yeah.
get another pack. I've got like 16, not enough. Um,
Well,
Now
Use
these
code
plants
actually,
back
GCN.
here,
I was gonna say I did
you're
hear you can
right.
use code GCN to save yourself 10%. So that goes for Bunny
There
too.
you
Bunny,
go.
you can also use code
Good
GCN
plug
to
right
save
there.
10%.
Well, let's check
Nice.
this one out. I just bent this one
I
over
love them,
because it
man.
was getting so
I got
tall.
probably a
This
I got
is the
probably
bag
100 of them
seed. I thought it
kicking
was
in
going to
them.
be a male, and then it's got. Yeah, I mean, this one is the same. It's a bag seed, and then this is a bag seed too. They're all the same string. Whatever. I mean, it was some really fire bud that I got, and I bought it just for the purpose of keeping the seeds, just to see. I mean, I got a good deal on it. But look, it's got
Nice.
Yeah.
calluses coming out of the stems, man.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I don't know if you see that right there.
It's hard to see. It's a
Pretty
little
wild.
blurry, but
So yeah, but the ones back in the back, those are the ones that are in soil. That one needs water. Can you hear me?
yep.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Hold on.
Can you hear us?
Hold on a second.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
We can hear
Can
you.
you hear us?
My I don't know what was going on. I don't know if the Bluetooth was lagging because of the tent or what, but
It could be.
the ones in the back are they're in soil, and the thing is, it's not just soil; it's a soil cocoa perlite mix, and I just never could get the pH right of the soil. Like I tried, splitting it down the middle, um, and it was watering at like to 6.2 pH. And it just, man, that's the only thing I could think of because I just couldn't never get them right. And that, I think I'm going to toss that one out. I'm going to keep my little bonsai. It's starting to come back. That one I'm not so sure about. But either way, I've got plenty of room in here. Depending on how much these want to grow, because like I said, I just flipped in the flower a few days ago. I figured I needed to do that, otherwise I wasn't going to have
Otherwise,
room.
you might run out of
Yeah.
space.
Well, I mean, this is my first grow with this tent, so I don't know how much I can fit in here, and I don't want to do too much.
Right.
You know, I can kind of judge how much I can fit in here by the strain, by this grow,
Yeah.
because I've got indicas in here, I've got sativas in here, I got mystery plants. So, you know, each one's growing differently, so I can kind of see how much space I need. But yeah, this light is just doing the trick. I mean, as you can see, like I said, it's let's see here, 40 minutes till the lights off, and look at how those are praying. I mean, they're still sucking it up.
It's a 5x5 chunky.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm loving it right now. This light was the icing on the cake. I mean, I had everything good. You
Yeah,
know, I
man,
got
you
my
upgraded big
exhaust.
time this winter. You definitely upgraded big time with the new tent and the new light.
Right, right.
Oh
And then
yeah.
here's my little. This one, she never gets any attention when I'm showing my plants, but this is one I cloned with honey and just for an experiment. It's ultraviolet
Yeah,
haze, but I just did it just to see, you know, how well it would work. And yeah,
looks good.
so I flipped it into
Does.
flower with the rest of them. I said to hell with it. I'm just gonna grow a teeny tiny little bud, just because I can, because I got room to do
Why
it.
not? Why not? At
Why
least a
not? You
bong
know,
rip
I
out of
mean,
that.
just yeah, for shits and giggles. I mean, it's not gonna hurt anything. So yeah, but
Yeah, you'll get a
right
bong
now
rip
in
or
the
two
winter
for
time,
sure.
got 2 humidifiers going right now. I got one automatic on the bottom, and I got this one that I can adjust that does the mist, and then I've got that, and then the exhaust. I just turned my tent yesterday so I could get my exhaust. I've got one of these, and what I can do is I can run that down to my window, and I made an insert for my window so I can run that out, so I don't have to smell fish shit in my bedroom when I water anymore. Because that shit stinks, dude. For a whole day, my room smells terrible. I'm lighting candles, spraying shit, so I don't have to
You
do
don't
that
like the
anymore.
smell?
I can run that exhaust right out that window, and man, I'm good to go. So,
You don't
and
like
Yeah.
that smell, eh?
yeah, so I mean, I've got everything dialed in pretty good, I think. So, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it looks good, man. There's the biggest thing in that tent right now. You got the GCN.
Yeah, that's right. Got to represent my friends here. So, yeah.
Hell yeah.
But everything's going good. I'm liking the cocoa grow. I don't. I'm not doing good with the soil. I might do better with straight soil. I might try it again sometime, but I'm sticking with the cocoa. Uh,
Yep.
Yeah.
like I said, ever since I started giving silica, man, they've blown up. Um, God, man, I couldn't be happier with them. Really,
No,
they're
they
all
look
just
they're
incredible.
nice. And like I
Yeah,
Yeah,
said,
they're
that's a
beautiful.
different type of green coming out of that tent. It's like a glow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right, right. So I'm pretty happy with it. I did have to give some cow mag. I know, don't get on me, Ganix. I did have to give some cow mag, but but that's cocoa, and I'm not sure how much I should be
Yep,
giving
absolutely.
cow mag. Now I know now that it's in flower, I'll be giving it more often, but I wasn't really giving
Yep.
it too much cow mag, like maybe once every week or so, because that Alaskan fish fertilizer has a lot of magnesium in it.
So with cocoa, if it's non-buffered cocoa, when you get it, you should always give it a good rinse and then buffer it with CalMag. I
I
know you won't
did.
hear me
I
say
did do that.
use CalMag a lot, but that's when it comes to Coco, you got to use CalMag. Definitely.
Right. Yeah. And that's what I did. I bought a big brick of it and I pH'd my water and then I added CalMag. I added I think a teaspoon per gallon and I did a
Yep.
big ass brick of it. So
Yeah.
but that's how I buffered it. I did that and used the CalMag in there. So it was good for a little bit. But as you can see, like you see that
Yep.
that was I mean I took a stab and looked it up on the chart, kind of diagnosed it myself and thought,
Yep.
that looked like magnesium. And as you can tell, the top leaves, I corrected it for sure.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
sometimes that is the problem, but a lot of people
I
just think
mean,
if I have a problem and I add CalMag, everything's gonna be fixed, but it's not always
right.
the
It
case.
And
But
doesn't
sometimes
always.
it
Yeah.
it's
actually
different for the
legitimately is the
medium.
reason.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's cocoa. So you got to think there's no nutrients in there and there's no nutrients being held in there. So you've got to give
Right.
it what it needs. And plants do need magnesium, they do need calcium.
Yep, they do.
So yeah, they're looking like I said, this is
Oh, they
just a
look good,
bag
man.
seed,
They look
man.
good.
Just a bag seed. You know. But yeah, I'm having fun with it.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
filled
guys.
Yeah,
up
that's
that
Well,
great.
5x5 in a big hurry for sure.
I
Yeah.
mean, it did take about a month or two, but it got there and
Yep.
I'm happy.
It's like Tyler was saying,
Very
didn't you just get that 5x5? That's what he said in the chat.
happy. Seems like it. But
Yeah, it does seem like
that
it.
light
It
was the
wasn't that
game
long ago for
changer.
sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
only had
definitely.
250 watts going in there. So that was definitely not enough. And I kept it. I was planning on getting a new light like halfway through veg. And things didn't work out that way. I ended up getting it a little bit late. That's why the ones in the back, they just didn't grow right. They didn't have enough light.
Yeah.
Luckily, I got this in time to save the rest of them because they're all growing good now, and hopefully, I'll get a decent yield out of them. I'm not looking for a whole lot. Like I said, this is just
No,
Yeah.
they
experimental
look
right
really they
now.
look good, man. They look healthy
Yeah.
and they're still
They
praying. And
do.
like you said, the lights are about to go out and they're still pointing up at the sky. So I mean, they're not ready for sleep yet, man. They're partying.
I just increased it to 75%. And I did find out when I bought the light, it says it's 1,000 watt, but on the side of the light I saw today when I was adjusting it, that it's 800 watts. But it does
Okay.
have 125 watt or 125%. So I don't know if it's an actual 1,000 watts, but it's close to it. So the
Yep.
75 right now, I think it's good. And the further along I get in the flower, I will maybe um, pop it up to 100%, for a couple hours a day when it first
Just to
comes
see what it
on, and,
does.
and then when it goes off,
Yeah.
do that for a couple days, just adjust it and see how they take it. Because when I first
Yep.
put it on 75%, um, before I flipped it to 12, I woke up in the morning and the leaves were canoed all the way up. I was like, whoa, that's way too much.
Too
I had
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19 hours of light on there. But since I flipped it to the 12, I shot it back up to the 75 and they're loving
Nice. Yeah, no, they look good. They don't look like they're
They do.
they don't look like they're struggling because there's too much light. Like there's no burning going on, there's no curling going on, there's nothing. So they're
it. No,
praying.
I'm paying attention
So
to it and keeping my VPD in check.
yep.
And I spend most of my time in my room, so there's tons of CO2 in here. I'm sure
Yeah.
that helps with a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just experimenting around and having fun with it, and that's exactly how I'm having
That's the main thing. That's the main thing right there. Just experiment, learn, and have fun. So
Well, let's get on here. Just want to give a quick shout out to Chronic Chowder and my buddy Big Time. Come check us out
Yes.
yes.
Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube. And
Yes.
Right
stay,
on.
come show your grow, hang out, and we have a good time over there.
Right on, brother.
We'll see
Well,
you
All right,
thank
guys
you
thanks
next
for
so
week.
coming on.
much. Yes.
I'll talk to you guys. Well, next couple of days. Let's game it up.
For sure.
Yeah, we might be
Sounds good, man.
doing a little Discord chat after the show, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm thinking
Find
about
out.
popping on there
I'll
till
hop
like
on there.
midnight or something. So,
Oh, yeah.
cool, man.
All right.
We
Sounds good.
will
I'll see you
talk to
guys
you later
there.
on. All
All
right,
right,
peace.
guys. Take it easy.
Have a great night.
Nice, nice. Shall we keep on
We
rolling?
we have a pretty busy night tonight.
We do. We still full. Not full, but we got a
I
lot of people
know.
out there still.
We do.
So we should keep on rocking. Are
Keep
you ready?
rolling. I am. Happy
Boom.
Friday.
Happy Friday. Hi,
How's it going?
guys.
How are you?
Good, good.
Anakin.
Yep. Got to do a shout out to Dawn. Kenny Ken.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Love our buddy. And
Oh boy.
we had a
We got a
little
lot
bit
of
of a
stuff.
gap. So yeah, we got lots of stuff. These are all my testers for Silly Rabbit. I was just like, hey, let's just pop everything we got. So
Because why not?
yeah, why not? I mean, at least 4 of everything. So we've got the Granddaddy Hoffman.
Ooh.
We got his, and I have, if you can see, they're all color coded, so I know which ones are which.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Easier to see,
Easiest way. Yeah.
You might not
yes,
know what they all are by looking at the color, but you know they're different from the next one.
yes. This one's the Strawberry Lucy.
Nice.
We have, yep. This one I actually have 5 of because I got 5 seeds. Somebody else sent them to me because this is the only strain that I didn't have that was part of his new testers. So this is the Funkalicious.
Nice.
This one is the Deja Vu.
Nice. There's
And
little
this
babies.
one, yeah, these are the little ones. These actually, this one and the next one that I have actually just came out of the Coco yesterday because they're a week behind because the can started to dry out, so we had to put something else in it.
Right. You don't want
So
that.
no. So we've got the Thorpe's Gold crossed with the Granddaddy Hoffman because I don't even know if that one has a name yet. So
What is the Granddaddy Hoffman? I assume that's a Granddaddy Purple cross with something.
yes, and if I was in front of my computer, I could tell you right off the bat.
That's okay. I was just
So, but I
curious.
know it's a
I wasn't
Granddaddy
sure.
Purple. I think it's with the Hoffman Haze that he has, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think those are the 2 crosses that go together. I would have to look at that one. But this is now become the germination tent again, the little one, the 2x4. So, and of course these are all autos. They're all regs. So hence the reason I pop so many of them because the way my luck goes, I pop, 21 of them. I will probably only end up with like 5 or 6. Who knows? At least one of each. Yeah, I don't have. Yeah, I don't have good luck with regs. So, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pop them.
I'll pop 21 of them and get 23 of them.
Oh, that's what it is. Let's see if I can get it in the light. Hubby just did it for me. It is the LSD 25 crossed with the Granddaddy Purple.
Okay.
That's what the Granddaddy Hoffman is. Okay. I knew it was something. I'm like, ooh. Yeah. But
I like Granddaddy Purple. I think anything crossed with Granddaddy, well, maybe not anything, but I think a lot of things crossed with Granddaddy Purple
Mostly,
turn out amazing.
yeah.
I'm sure there's ones out there I wouldn't like, but pretty much everything I've tried I've liked so far. So
yeah, and I've grown a couple of them already that were crossed with Granddaddy Hoffman, and they were really, really good. So I'm sure we're gonna like these too, because I mean, honestly, there isn't anything that we've grown from Silly Rabbit that we didn't like.
nice.
So it all seems to be really good. So
Nice to find a breeder like that.
yes, and I have some of the other breeder that I have going for that too, because I like AQ stuff a lot too. These are Well, one of these is mine. I'll be honest, I don't know which one. I was taking them out of the can with hubby's seeds, and I wasn't paying attention as to which section I was grabbing them out of. So one of these is an auto.
Oh.
I labeled this one as the auto because I thought that was it. It's probably this one. So I don't really know. But these are hubby's. So these are his photos. So he's just kind of waiting to see, letting them get a little bit bigger. We just kind of trying this strain just to see how it grows. This is my brother-in-law's stuff, the nachos and El Sapo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and of course now I forget what he can come in here and tell me what it is. So they're his plants.
It's understandable that you can't remember all their names. I mean, if I had that many children, I wouldn't be able to remember their names either.
Yeah. Well, you start to do roll call after a little while. Which one? The banana something. Carl just walked in, and I'm going. I think I knew what it was, but it was. Yeah, banana berry muffin. That's what I thought it was. Okay.
Blueberry muffin times a
Ooh. Yeah, it's a blueberry muffin times a banana OG. So, and this one's a little baby auto too. This one I know what it is because this one's mine. This is he just smacked me. This one is the pink Rizzo from, and so is this one too. We were growing Mephisto for a grow along for this one on Discord. It's supposed to be a Christmas bauble, but I had so much trouble getting stuff to pop that I couldn't end up getting anything for it. So I had several Mephistos that just didn't come through. So I popped 2 of these just to guarantee I hopefully at least get one. So, and then I ended up with 2. So those are, yeah. So, and I'm actually going to let my autos, the small ones, because I'm just growing them to see what they're like because I have more. Yep. I'm growing these and I'm going to let them stay with hubby's plants. So when he flips to flower, they're going to flower out in a 12-12 just because I want to see what they do. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Cool.
That's the only way we learn is by experimenting.
Oh, yeah. I really like it. So you're always changing things, doing different stuff. So always trying new things. This is 1 gallon in Coco, of course. This is the Nachos Punch from Nachos and El Sapo, my brother-in-law. This is another auto that I'm growing of his just to try it because I haven't grown it yet. So I'm always growing.
One, eh?
Yeah, she is. And she's starting, even for a 1 gallon, she's getting some big leaves on her. So, but she is a cross with the Auto Orange that I always grow. So,
I remember that,
So that's why I was like, let's try that one.
Nice.
And these are the last ones. I have some open space right now, and that's just because when we went to MJ BizCon and I couldn't pop any, I didn't want to have any new babies when we were gone, and then we got back and everything was done pretty much at one time. So this is one of the AQs that I'm growing. You're going to love this one. This is Horny Old Bag.
He always has the craziest names for his genetics.
Yeah, he's got awesome names.
Yeah, so, and she's just about to start flowering soon. So, she's doing really good. And then this little girl, I tried something different. This is Craven, also AQ. I tried growing in my first plastic pot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. But anytime I change something, it doesn't always work out the way I want to. She is like, no, she's like starving to death because evidently I just, like right before I came on, when I was sitting in the back, I watered her, filled her all the way up. She has sucked everything up and wants more. So I'm like,
Wow.
okay, so in a plastic pot, evidently, since I'm not self-watering, I'm going to have to feed her more often. So
Yeah.
that's why she's looking a little unhappy right now, because she's going, I want some more food. Thank you
Those are
and
the bottom
please.
feeder.
Yeah.
Those are the bottom feeder pots, right? Like you can feed them
Yeah.
down in the hole there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she's deciding she wants more food. So I was just trying this just to see, because I've never grown anything in an actual plastic pot.
Right.
So now I know I'm going to have to feed her 2 or 3 times a day, probably, because I've got to give her
Yep.
some more now. So
Well,
I was like, okay.
And you grow in Coco too, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that
And
dries so much quicker.
yeah, I mean, and she's already, everything that I put into the bottom before, she has already sucked it up into her roots. And it's the bottom, there's nothing, you can see that they were wet and tell there was something in there, but it's dry again. Because I
Yeah,
look
that's
in that
crazy.
hole, I can see the roots all the way across the bottom. And I'm like,
that happens quick.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, it
Bunny
was
likes to switch too. Bunny likes
about
to
an
switch
hour.
between plastic and fabric too.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm
I
just
go
going to
back
go
and
back and
forth.
stick. Yeah. I think I'm just going to go back and stick with my fabric. Carl bought me some new fabric pots that we're going to try. Some taller 2 gallons for the autos. So I'm probably going to start growing all my testers and stuff in those. So we'll see,
Nice.
because
That's what I like
I
about.
really like
That's
the
what I like
taller
about the
ones.
bud trainer pots. The bud trainer pots are taller too.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I really like that about those.
Yeah. So,
Gives
and
you
then we have
a little more depth.
this is my sad little girl. I officially, evidently, cannot grow anything with grow dots. I don't know if it's just something that reacts with my water, but this is the second plant I've tried grow dots, and they don't like them. So you can see how small she is, and she is
Yeah.
already flowering. She is stressed out. She is not
Oh, yeah.
happy. She is just, I'm like, okay,
That's
never
weird,
mind.
eh? It's
Yeah.
funny too because they're like almost everybody that I see using grow dots are like, man, they're the greatest thing. Like they work so well, and I'm sure you've probably
Yeah.
seen that too.
Yeah.
So,
And that
I've
was one
been
of the things
seeing
I was like, hey, let's
50-50
try them.
lately. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of 50-50 lately.
Yeah. So I think, and I know somebody who's grown the same exact plant and using grow dots, and hers looks a lot better. I mean, it's the same strain, everything.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think it has something to do probably with the spring water that I use that already has some minerals and stuff in it,
right.
that may be reacting to the grow dots is my
Yeah.
thought.
Maybe.
That something about it is just, it's not liking it.
Yeah, that's weird.
So yeah, I'm just like, oh, hubby went and got one of my pots. So this is, you can see it. Those
Oh
are
yeah,
the taller
Oh, yeah.
2-gallon pots he got me.
Nice.
cool.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
they're a little thinner, but they're tall.
Yes. Yeah, they're taller pots than the regular ones. So, oh, and I've got to show you, we took the Viva Sun germination tent, and
Oh,
he
nice.
is actually using it. He's like strapped the lights up. This is Carl's too. When we jump in both feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a baby back here. And what is that one, dear?
Come on, Carl. Where's the labels?
Yeah. Well, I did this
Oh,
one.
there it is.
So this is permanent marker.
Nice.
So
Labeled.
I don't.
CC.
Yeah, I don't know. He stepped out, so he doesn't. I thought he was behind me, so I don't know what his plant is. Again,
That's
yeah,
cool.
his plants, I don't really have anything to do with them. The only thing I did was actually, because I popped this one with all my other little babies over there, so that's why I actually gave her a label. So, but he's going to try some side lighting in here. We're actually using a diffuser as a humidifier. Has like no
Nice.
oils or anything in it, just
Yeah.
distilled water.
Yeah.
And it works really well. So if you
I
have
was gonna
a
say
small
I
area,
don't see why it wouldn't work. It's basically just a humidifier.
yeah. So,
Yep.
and it helps to keep the moisture up. And if you have one that you can put on like a higher cycle, to cycle it out every 30 minutes to an hour or so, or go on and off, that kind of thing. Because with
Yep.
the smaller space, of course, it makes it harder sometimes to keep the humidity where you want it. But
Absolutely.
so,
And
but
you actually can add oils into those while they're in your tents. And you could run like peppermint oil or something like that because
right,
people, what peppermint oil pests do not like peppermint. So, it's another defense against pests and stuff like that. But not that you have an issue with pests, but for anybody out there that does have like a little diffuser, if you want to do that, you absolutely can, and it'll put the scent off into the tent, and it'll help. I'm not saying it's going to get rid of a problem, but it'll help deter a problem.
yes. Oh, he
So
just came in and told me it was cherry soda or cherry syrup soda or cherry soda syrup. Which
nice.
it's the Mosca seed. Sorry. So, he's growing an auto in there, and then he's got a photo that he's just putting in there because they're his. So,
Nice.
oh,
Yeah, there's been a couple different soda strains that I've been looking at. Not necessarily recently, but in the last few months, I guess I've looked at a few different soda strains that I'm definitely interested in.
yeah,
So
there was a good one. AQ has one that's a blue perch soda. It's a cross with Blue Dream in it. So, and
and
it was actually pretty good too.
that's one of his fems, right? Like one of his photos.
Yes, his well, actually, it's an auto fem, but
Mm.
I know how much you love autos.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be steering away from autos for a little while, and I'm gonna be. Well, I'm taking a little bit of a break right now because I'm gonna be moving in probably 2 months ish. So I don't really want to start anything right now. So I'm gonna hold off for a little
Yeah.
while, and then when I move, I'm gonna have more room to grow. So there's gonna be some more plants happening, more tents set up. So who knows? Who knows what's gonna be happening in Gannick's garden?
Well, good. That'll be
It's gonna be
exciting.
interesting.
Congratulations on
Yeah.
moving.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
So, yay. It's always fun until you have to actually start the moving process.
Yeah, I know. Lucky for me, I
Yeah.
don't have a lot to move. So, yeah, should be good. I'm in the rebuilding phase of my life, so
Yeah.
should be
Well,
interesting.
then
But
that'll
yeah,
be
it'll be
good.
fun. I'm excited.
Always a
I'm
new
excited.
journey.
That's
That's right.
right.
So, all right. Well, I know you still got a bunch of people in the back, so I'll jump off here. Y'all all have a good night.
We
Thank
will
you
do.
so
You
And
much.
guys as well.
yep, we'll see you in the chats.
Sounds good. Thanks for
Perfect.
popping
Say
on.
bye, babies.
Have a great night.
And who did I say was next? I better look.
Yeah, you keep track of that.
I have been. I've been telling everybody when they're coming on. I think they're. Oh no, I'm up to date. I am up to date. All right, you ready for the next one?
I am.
Boom.
Happy Friday.
Hi friends, how are
What's
you?
going on, man? I'm good. How
Doing
are you
pretty
doing?
good. I'm setting up the can. About to get me
Nice.
autoflower seeds and some what did I say I was? Oh yeah, some kale. I gotta pop
Nice.
Nice.
some
You're getting
kale
ready to
seeds.
stick it in your can. I don't know if
Stick it in
that's
the can.
PG. I don't know if that's PG friendly or not, but
I'll way. Shout out to High Desert Exotics.
Yeah.
yes,
I got some
yes.
slaps, and he sent me all the rest of the wrench
Rents. Fuck
RBX.
yeah.
So I got a bunch of them. I think I'm gonna
Oh,
throw some out
nice.
this summer. So yeah, and then I also
Fuck, you got
oh
like
wait.
300 seeds in that bunch.
Yeah, there was quite a bit. Quite a few. Oh, where can I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're here. There we go. It's a little different. Right here. Got the
Nice.
Cavs oil t-shirt.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
that was the one I won for the decorating my grow on Instagram.
Oh, nice.
Still
You won
waiting.
that.
Yeah, I won first place on the decorate your grow on Instagram.
Well,
It was,
congratulations.
thank you. Thank
And
you.
so
I was
you
pretty
should have,
excited.
because Herb would have been pissed if you lost.
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. He sent me. I sent him a picture of it. He's excited. He's excited. So yeah, I'm excited. I won Trailer Park Boy seeds, and I also
Nice.
won some of their genetics too. So I'm excited to run seeds for calf snake oil. Pretty
Nice. Which ones did you get?
I know I got this blueberry one, and then I
Okay.
can't remember there's 2 other cultivars I think he's sending me for me to test. So I'm not exactly sure, but he was pretty excited. I document my grow, and you know what I mean. He'll have a lot of feedback from it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he just sent me some actually for Bunny and I,
Okay, sweet.
and I'd have to look at them. I can't remember. It's the Lola psychosis. Thank you, Justin. Yes, the Lola psychosis. That's what I
All the
got.
psychosis.
So he sent a whole bunch for Bunny and I to split up.
Yeah, I was so
So
excited
that's
today
gonna be
that
cool.
I was talking to him. I remember the blueberry for sure, but then I can't remember the rest. So excited to be a tester for calf snake oil. That's exciting.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
I don't know. Like, I'm sure you've seen his stuff on Instagram. There's a lot of
yeah,
people growing his stuff right now, and it all looks like fire. It
right.
all looks real good.
Yeah, I'm
Everybody's doing a
super.
really nice job of growing his stuff out right now, and maybe that comes down to genetics. Maybe it's the growers. I'm not sure, but it's probably a
Uh,
combination of the two. And his stuff is looking on point.
so you can give an experienced grower bad genetics, and they're going to come out with bad genetics. You can give an
Right.
inexperienced grower good genetics, and they're going to come out with some pretty good stuff. So I think really your number one would be genetics, and then anything after
Yeah.
that would be
Comes down to the
environment
grower.
and then grower for
Yep.
sure. Yeah, but
Yeah, good
I
genetics make us like mediocre growers look really good sometimes.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, so yeah, I've actually, so I don't know if you noticed, but this plant here was in between the two, but they're overgrown
Okay.
so much now that I had to put it out here. It couldn't stay back here anymore. And I
Those are
had
the ones you wanted to keep
yeah, these
inside
are
for
the
like
3 that was back
five
there.
months and then put them.
Right. So here's the actual what's going to happen now. That one there, I'm donating to a friend of mine. He just now
Okay.
bought all the grow equipment. And I told him, I was like, look, I'll just go ahead and donate you a plant. That way, all the vegetation is done. And all you got to do is flip the flower and you can get to a harvest a lot faster.
Yep.
And then you can go, go the 4 months
And then
after that.
grow whatever you want after that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I'm donating that one to
That's
him.
cool.
And then I'm keeping these 2 for the next run inside here.
Nice.
Which, look at this, baby. She is at the end of week 5. I think it's week 5, day 6.
Damn. Looking good, Taz.
Thank you. Cord got stuck. Oh no, I'm definitely loving the stacking of it because it's all the way down.
And it's frosted from the top to the bottom too. Every nug on there's got just covered in frost.
Yeah, I love it. It smells so. It's going kind of from a funky, to a kind of a funky sweet. I would say it's getting a little more
Yep.
sweeter. So I'm excited. I've defoliated like crazy. My camera's going crazy today. I don't know why it's going like zooming in and out, but my worms population
Got them
is
wigglies.
yeah, my worm population is crazy. I had a bunch of them here yesterday. I probably scared them off. Oh, here's the big ones.
Oh yeah. The big fat juicy ones.
Yeah, I didn't put any big ones in here like this. I only put like small ones in here. And
No,
now
but
they're
they've been
getting,
eating.
yeah, they're plump
They've been
now.
in there eating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Doing their thing, doing what they do.
right,
Taking care of the plants when you're not around.
right. Eating up all that goodies.
That's right.
Yes, he's pretty, getting old. Hard to stand up.
Nice, man.
So
Yeah, it
I
looks really
have,
good.
just last time I was, at approximately this stage in my harvest, we had talked about my temperature and controlling my temperature in my grow. So I went from 100. I went from 100 down to 75. Right.
Nice.
And then I lowered the light a little bit so I can keep the same par. But it
Yep.
lowered my temperatures from 85, almost 90 degrees, down to like 78 or so. So
That's
that's
pretty
pretty
good.
good.
That's a nice little jump. Yep.
Yeah. So it's I don't think
Right on.
powdery mildew or anything like that, because I got to defoliate it good enough to where I can see the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to get some of that light through there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I can see kind of down in there all the way.
And it's good too, like when you got a plant that thick, like pulling some of those leaves off, it's good because you can get some of that airflow through there because you don't want any PM showing up or bud rot
Mm-hmm.
or anything like that. So if you can get that airflow coming up through there, it
Right.
always helps. It always puts you in the safe zone.
Yep. And then it just returns all the nutrients right back down to the worms there so they can eat it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The worms
And then
gives those worms something to munch on in there.
my worms, I started to empty these out here, like this half of it.
Yep.
I'm emptying out into my cloning bucket. And then so next week I'll have a third one of these up tall. So I'll split these two into three because I got to go buy another one of these bins.
That's your
This is
worm casting?
yeah. This is a concrete mixing tub at Home Depot for like $8. Yeah, like $9 or something like that. But yeah,
Nice.
I went from just having 2 small containers to now I have 2 big ones. I'll have 3 big containers. Because these
Nice.
worms on
And
this side.
how do you separate your worm castings? Do you sift it? Like, do you have like a screen or something that you sift that with, or?
Yeah. So at first I usually keep this over the whole thing. But the last week I kind of folded it back and I've been mixing this up, trying to get this drier. So all the worms
Yep.
go to this side. And then I bought this sifter thing.
Oh yeah.
And,
Okay.
the bottom of it pops out. And that way I can put a different size screen in it. Each one's a different size screen.
Nice.
Well, that's pretty cool. So you can sift it on a bigger screen to start off with, get some of the bigger stuff out of there, then
Yeah.
you can start going down in your screen size.
Right, because sometimes I only want to take out the big chunks, like the food particles, and that way I can
Yep.
start another worm bin with this. But then sometimes I don't want
Yeah.
to like get rid of my eggs, so I'll go down to the smallest one I got right here, and I'll get a lot of the fine stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like I was using Vermibec worm castings at one point, and his stuff was so fresh that like I was getting worms in my worm castings. I was getting cocoons in there. So I'd be growing my plants, and the next thing you know, there'd be like worms crawling around. I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
These are all my little babies. There's hundreds
Oh
of
yeah.
them. I started off with just 100.
It's unreal how quick it happens, man. Like really.
Yeah.
I'm only about 6 months in now, and I know I got thousands of them.
Yeah.
Thousands of worms. But one thing that doesn't work in
I
a worm
think
bin, potato
I think
peels.
each could. Oh really?
they're not eating them. I don't understand why. I've already fed a whole cucumber and a head of lettuce into here, and these are all still here, all of them. I can't, so I'm gonna get them all out of here. I don't understand why. I don't know if they're just
Yeah,
fake
that's weird, eh?
potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if these are just chemical potatoes or what. I don't know anymore. But yeah, it's weird that they didn't eat the potatoes. All right, put the wormies back to bed there.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, I've always I thought it was good to put potatoes skins in here. It might be because it's a slow acting release. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna do some research on that. They might just degrade slowly. You know what I mean? And it's not like a
Yeah,
head of
that
lettuce
could be
thing.
it.
It might be. I might just be freaking out for no reason. Oh man.
As you know, like I would leave them in there as long as they're not causing like any mold or anything like that. I'd probably just
No,
leave
they're
them
not.
in there.
Yeah, they're not. They're not, and they don't smell. I come down here and I smell this dirt all the time too. And it smells really good. It smells like real good earth, like.
Yeah.
So it's not stinking like this is stinking. This has got a pungent, rotten kind of odor to it. But like I said, it's starting to get sweet now. But it was kind of not smelling too good.
No, looks good, man.
Yeah,
looks good.
So hey, this here, I don't know if you guys remember. This here was dominating. This was bigger than all these plants.
Yep.
And now it's you can't see it. Let me get this out of the way here. There's that lavender plant. But yeah, it's like I said,
that was
dominated
lavender.
that
It smells so nice in there.
Yeah, I love these.
Lavender and rosemary, right?
Yeah, lavender and rosemary. Yeah. And then I got a thyme right here, a little baby thyme. Hopefully it grows up big. There's one here. I don't know if it's the same plant, but I'm hoping to get a big plant of thyme in here too. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it looks good, man. Fuck yeah.
I appreciate it.
I can't wait to see when that big tent is done and you get those other two in there and get those all scrubbed out too. I'm curious to see how they're gonna do.
Yeah,
because they're
this
gonna
one
be
here.
going in a pretty good size to begin with. So
Right. Yeah. So I'm thinking these two are going to be this almost pretty much the same size this one was when this one first went in here. So I'm going to have some struggles to get both of these. The only thing is good is, I don't know if you could tell, but this plant here, it's more of an oval. For some reason, this side and this side really wants to grow up, but these two sides really don't. So hopefully I can keep it to where I can scrog it like a 2x4, and then that one there a 2x4, and that way I'll have two. So we'll see. But I'm taking clones of these two tonight, and I'm just sticking them straight into dirt, and I'm just putting them straight in here. I'm taking other ones and I'm putting them in a cup of water, and then I'm gonna root them like that. So I'm gonna do two different ways.
see what happens faster.
Yeah, see which one I'm better at. Because I might forget about changing the water. But we'll see. Hopefully.
And honestly, I think that's an important step, changing the water, because it does get funky after a few days sometimes, and you definitely want to get that water out of there so it doesn't start creating that bad bacteria that is just going to latch onto that stem in the plant. It's just it ends up going soft, and then it ends up just kind of like rotting away. You'll see it start turning brown, and but if you keep that water clean and fresh, it most likely won't do that. I'm not saying that it 100% won't, but you have a better chance of it not doing that. So
yeah, this house plant has root rot. This just rotted off today. This is a leaf I was trying to salvage, but this is the only one that's like feels like it's like rooted in there. But I mean, I tried to bring it in here and save it. I might be able to save this one, but I treated it with peroxide.
Yeah,
put peroxide in there, and so hopefully, and then some root rise products. But this is the only one that's solid. I think I'm gonna lose all the rest for sure. But this is where the house plants. Buddy. Yeah, my wife gives me the house plants. Oh yeah, there's one underneath here too. That thing gets gone. But the wife gives me the house plants when they're sick and asks me if I can salvage them. And I can sometimes I can get them,
nurse them back.
Yeah, but sometimes I just can't. What it is, this one went into dormancy during the winter,
Oh.
and she kept watering it, and it got root
Oh
rotted.
yeah. Right. It just stayed too wet the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't soak up any water because it wasn't trying to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Crazy.
sad.
Yeah, that's shitty.
I got a
man,
question. Is my video real granularly? Does it look real granularly? So I'm going through the StreamYards app, and on my side, well, when I look at my camera, it looks real grain, like I don't know, like real.
It's a little grainy,
grainy,
but it's not.
grainy.
It's not too bad. Okay. It's not too bad.
Because I never noticed it when I just click your link normally and just come in through the, you know what I mean, that way, not actually through the app.
Yep.
But
right.
Today, yeah, it's kind of looking kind of fuzzy and digitally kind of weird. Oh. Yeah, but
crazy, man.
I'll
yeah, we appreciate you coming on, and
Yeah, thank you.
We're gonna keep on rolling because we got a few more to go. But,
yes, yeah,
we
yeah,
do.
man. Temps are looking nice, and keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be in chat. Almost ripped the headphones out.
Perfect.
All right, bye.
Sounds good. All right,
Happy
peace, bro.
Friday.
Yes, yes. Should we just keep on rolling?
Yeah, let's keep on rolling.
Keep on rolling. We got somebody
Yes.
that hasn't been on for a little while. We've had a couple people
Yes,
that
we
haven't been on for a
do.
little while. But this one in particular hasn't been on for quite a while. I haven't seen him in a little while. I talked to him the other day, so it's good to see him here. What's
Happy
up,
Friday.
in the house?
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Getting back at it. Oh, just,
Absolutely.
life throws you a change up and you swing and miss.
Yep.
It happens.
But
Yeah.
it does. But I'm still doing my growing thing. Just mine's got to be right. So I'm slowly getting back there.
Yeah.
Definitely. It definitely does. There's been a few times where I've
Yeah.
actually stopped growing, and just because you got to get your head on straight once in a while. So
Yep.
no, I get that. I definitely feel
Yeah.
that.
Well, I had a couple of health problems back around Halloweenish. So dealing with that. And then we got dumped on last week, lost power, snow. And
Oh,
where
that's
I'm
not
at,
fun.
we haven't seen that much snow in like 6, 7 years. So, and then
It's crazy,
it's
man.
literally snowing outside right now.
Yeah, it's snowing here right now too, and I'm hearing that from a lot of people. Like this year, I think is bad in a lot of places. Like
Except
it's
where
even
we
worse here.
usually
Like
get snow.
I'm way worse than what Bunny is, and Bunny's like hours and hours way up north, and I'm not. I'm south compared to her, and like
Well, I'm
we are
south
just
from you.
yeah, yep. But yeah,
And
she's
I
in
mean, the
like the
East Coast.
cold part of Canada, and I am too, but not like where she's at. So
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
it's,
according to you
guys
guys,
have
I mean, we all
definitely
live in
gotten
igloos
more
and
snow
we
this
got
year for sure.
polar bear
So
pets and
far,
stuff. Yeah.
anyways.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
although
we got way more snow than you.
it's that weird magnetic newt from the news. It's that magnets from the news that are causing chaos.
I think so too. I think our weird news anchor might be onto something.
He's got
Yeah.
a point. Something about those particles, man. All right, let me switch my camera here.
All right, sounds good.
I'm gonna roll one up while he does that.
Hell yeah.
I think that's the right one. Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
All right, so well, here, let's start it off over here because everybody else is showing off their can of
You
cans.
got to show off the can.
Heck
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, so a buddy of mine, we both have these Gorilla Cookies autos.
Yep.
I'm gonna do mine in grow dots, but after hearing CC talk, I don't know if I want to. With all the
Yeah, I don't
problems she
know.
said she was having with that one plant.
Yeah, I've
But
never used them myself, so I mean, like, I really can't say anything. You know what I mean? Like, but I do know a
right,
lot of people that use them, and pretty much everybody that I know that uses them loves them.
Well, I'm about to
So
find out.
I don't know, man.
I got that pot ready. I put that whole pack in there. That's what it says was for a 5-gallon pot. So
Nice.
try that out. And this was let's see, that's my that was the bubblegum sherbet clone.
Ooh, how
Nice.
did that one
Wow.
turn out? Like, how did that one turn out smell wise?
Just like the mother, but
Yeah.
I mean it's still right here. I just cut it down, so this is it right here. I'll try to take it out earlier today, but it just wasn't quite ready yet from the dryer.
She's nice looking.
She
Yeah, and
is.
she's very like rotten fruit, but like pungent.
Okay. Huh.
You know what I mean? Little
Yeah.
gas on the back end.
Sounds like I'd like
But
it.
yeah, she was. Yes, I think you would. You saw you saw the main plant I grew out. That was
I did,
back
and
in that tent.
I've always been intrigued by the name of it. I've always thought, man, that sounds like it would just taste so good.
Yeah.
It is really good. It is very good. It's I ran this one a little bit longer to try to get it a little bit more sedative. So
Yep.
we'll find out here in a couple days. But yeah. So this one right there is the Midnight Snack by Greenpoint. I didn't do any training
Midnight.
to her, and I mean she's a tiny little stalk, but I didn't do anything to it other than a bud trainer clip on the main, which is on the other side. This is the main one right here.
Nice. Oh yeah, she would have been
And
tall
talking
if you
about
didn't
all,
bend her over, right?
yeah, but I like I like the evenness with the
Yeah.
LEDs. I think it's and typically I'll do the bamboo. That's what I like. So it's pretty easy to do. But I just had that one going. I said I'm just not going to do anything. So oh well.
Yep. That's okay
And then
sometimes to
this
just
one,
let them do their thing.
yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
do for my outdoors. I let them do their thing. I don't even touch them.
Yeah.
Well, I like touching them.
I do too. I like getting
That's
in
why
there and
I
bending
have
them
my
over.
indoors.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Yes, I'll probably do that outdoor this year. We'll see what happens. This is the Agent Orange.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Man, I gotta get some of
And
these
that's what.
names going.
So both. Well,
Yeah,
all right.
it's
So the Agent Orange was Blimburn. The Bubblegum Sherbet was Blimburn.
nice.
The Granddaddy Purple Fast Flowers. Those were Blimburn. I've
Nice.
had good
I've only
luck with their
grown
genetics.
Blimburn once. Well, I've grown them more than once, but it's always been the same strain from the same pack. But I've only ever grown the Blue Dream from them, and that was one of my once I got it dialed into what I liked, like the finished product, I ended up having to leave it
Yeah.
for a lot longer than what they said. But once I got it dialed in, man, that was one of my absolute favorite plants I've ever grown was the Blimburn Blue Dream.
Well, this is a Blimburn. Here, hold on. This is a Blimburn Mandarin cookies right here,
Nice.
She looks
and
nice.
and
Mm-hmm.
she's at like 18, 19 in the flower. So
Oh, yeah, she's just standing up at attention, man.
oh yeah, I use Holy
Very
Cow.
much.
They were talking about the fish shit smelling
Yep.
bad.
Yeah.
If anybody is familiar with Holy Cow from Build a Soil, the Thrive, I don't know if anybody
Yep.
knows anything about that, but that stuff
Yep.
is some rank, like fermented cow crap.
What's Jeremy say? Stink in, stink out.
Yeah, and if you remember, I'm a big ferment guy, so I'm used to the
Yeah.
smells. The watermelon is pretty pungent,
Yeah.
but this
Yeah,
is
it's a
purple
little rank.
lemonade. I think I had a purple lemonade
Beautiful.
going last time I was on. I don't remember. It was in an earth box. It was actually the same earth box. This is a different seed.
Yeah, you might have. You might have.
I might
That's
have.
Fast Buds, right? Is that the Fast Buds
Fast
one?
Bud, yeah. Yeah. And then, so this is
Ooh,
all the,
yes. I
Nice.
like
Look at
seeing
that.
biology.
yeah.
Some happy soil.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the earth box. I'm telling you, this thing is like craziness.
Well, and you
I'm
lock
going
it
to get
all
this.
in when you put those covers on too, right? Like it helps everything just kind of it helps the biology in there, helps everything grow, helps everything break
Hmm.
down faster and
I got a big hand. Like I'm 6'2" and like 250. So, you know, it's crazy how
she's a
that works.
big
But, you
she's a
know, and then
big
I've got
girl.
the air stone going in there. Yeah. Then if anybody knows about the new moon stuff, that's who made the cover.
Okay.
Nice.
Awesome product. And then I put these grommets in so I could do my bamboo tech.
That's a great idea. Oh, that's a really good
Yeah.
So
idea.
I just unzip it. I put a video up on Instagram the other day when I top dressed it. But I just take the top off. It's got, you know, elastic bungee cord, and then I can literally slide the top up the poles, do my stuff, slide
Yep.
it back down, put it back in. That's it.
Nice.
Cool.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, that's a really good idea with those grommets.
Yeah.
Smart.
Okay. He I think he's trying to find some to have that as a feature.
I
Um,
think it's a great idea because I think a lot of people use those bamboo stakes. So
oh, it's so easy to work with. Zip ties and bamboo, man. It's my favorite
yeah,
method.
I've
This
definitely
tent, the
used
four by
both.
four. Yeah, yeah. I'm ordering the Autopot system, and he's gonna make me some fabric pots for that. The
Nice.
Autopot XXL, the 13-gallon ones. So I'll
Yep,
have all matching bags and everything. So
that's pretty cool.
that'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be
And
cool.
then
I'd love to
this,
use
I
those
don't know if I,
Autopots, man. Those Autopots look pretty serious, man. Like I watch some of the people that are using those things, and like the immediate growth coming off of those things is fucking ridiculous.
well, it's the same principle as the Earth box. And this is
Right.
another Earth box. This is the Earth box I was using as a worm bin for about a year.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I just basically, all I would do is I'd throw my scraps in there. I had a bunch of worms in there. And then they'd work it. I would just scoop out, you know, a pint or quart and add it into soil that I was using and just keep adding leaves and stuff and let them work it and just keep mixing it and scooping it. So wasn't a
Yeah.
Yeah.
traditional, but I mean, they were working it. So, but this is the chocolopes crossed with candy, or candy crossed
Nice.
with chocolate. So again, another new moon cover.
It's funny.
This
Somebody,
one,
I think it was D the Bug Guy was on earlier, and he was talking about his chocolate marshmallow. And as soon as
yeah,
he
Yes.
mentioned that one, for some reason, I thought of you with the chocolopes.
yes. I wish I still had that one
And then
around,
you
but
showed up.
here I am. But this one, this one. So she's
Wow.
right now on day 44 of flower.
She is nice.
Yeah, and I mean, the trichomes. I'm looking at them. I mean, she's like done. But I'm gonna try to get to 49 so I can at least have 7 weeks.
Right. She's
But I
pretty,
mean,
man.
she is like
She's got a
busting.
beautiful color to her.
I know, and the
She
fade going
does.
on.
Yeah. It's real
I
nice.
don't know if
Hmm.
it was just so full of crap from all the you know, working all the stuff through it. It was just full of life. But I mean, she finished quick,
I'm
and
I'm sure with that being your old worm bin, I'm sure that definitely
it didn't
helped.
hurt the situation. Yeah,
No.
That's right.
it's,
It didn't hurt
I
anything
mean,
for sure.
that's a 3x3 tent, and I was planning on having a second plant in this when I started it. The Mandarin cookies,
But
actually, that's the one I had in this tent when I started it.
yeah,
No,
it
no,
didn't
the
happen
Agent
that way.
Orange. It was the Agent Orange. So imagine if I had that Earth box and then that plant. and a 3x3.
Yeah, it wouldn't have worked out so well.
No, it didn't. They were getting crowded out. This one, it was bending branches down, but yeah, she's
Nice work, man.
And then let's see. I gotta pull my. I got one more tent. So I got 4 tents now. I don't know how many I had last time I was in.
I was gonna say, I
This is
think you had
my.
4 the last time. I think you had just put a tent in the last time you were on, or something like that, or you were just about to. One of the two.
All right. Well, there's the. Yeah, it was this one because I had the S44 in the 4x4, and then I got the Evo 6 when I won that $100 card from y'all a while back.
Yep.
So then I said, well, shoot, all I need is a tent. I already got the light.
Hell yeah.
And I already had this. I had this light in the 3x3. So, well, this whole setup. So,
Perfect.
this one, this one right here. I think when I transplanted it, I don't know if I had that pot was sitting for a while, so I don't think I had enough nitrogen going available. So, but she's bouncing back. She's starting to come through it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that top right there looks pretty good. Looks pretty healthy.
Yeah.
The new growth
Yeah.
coming off the very, very top of that.
Yeah, all the new stuff that's coming out, it seems to be fine, but she wasn't that happy when I transplanted her. And then, of course, I had to bend her over on top of that, so she definitely didn't like me. But that one, this one here, which I just transplanted a couple days ago, and then the one back there, these are all inked up cherries from Elevate.
Okay. Yep.
Which they're caked up cherries crossed with permanent marker. So,
ooh, that's one I haven't grown yet either. Is the Elevate. I've seen a lot of people.
Yeah, I haven't
growing
either.
them.
It's my first Elevate run, and then I got Crystal Candy, 2 of those. Those are from Sweet Seeds.
Okay, nice.
And then that was a free one they gave me, which was Sweet Mandarin Skittles. So those are all. I feel bad because of Chonky's, 2-week situation,
Skittles,
but
damn.
yeah, Sweet Mandarin Skittles. It was not on their USA website. It was only on the European website when I looked it up. But I got it as a freebie when I ordered some stuff on Black Friday or Christmas sale or something from North Atlantic. So
I bet that is.
These are my.
I hope that's
these are my.
delicious because it sounds like it would be.
I'll let you know. Do you want me to take some cuts of it? I'm gonna put that one, that Sweet Mandarin. I'm gonna put that in one of the earth boxes.
Nice.
So, I mean, I've had really good luck with earth boxes.
We got to find a way to get cuts across the border. Allegedly. Allegedly.
We'll get it. Maybe some pigeons.
Yes.
Maybe pigeons
We'll
can
figure
fly
it out.
around.
We'll figure it out.
And there's my there's my heat situation.
Oh hell yeah! You got like a patio heater in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I just run it for a couple hours. It sure as hell bumps the CO2 up.
I would imagine.
There's I got a little reader in the shop. At one point, it was reading like 2,500. I better not stay in here that long.
He's got the
Well,
boneyard
there's all
over
my
here.
I mean, people collect deer horns around where I'm at. I collect tree branches or trees.
Yep.
That's my collection. But anyway, all right. So that's all I got growing on at the moment.
No, it looks good, man. You're still keeping up with it. You're on it.
Yeah.
You took a little bit of a break, but you're still doing your thing. So I mean, good on you.
Yeah, I'm still growing. I can't not grow because it just costs too much where I'm at. And what you buy, even from people you know. I mean, the best weed comes from home growers. So
absolutely. Yep.
And like I was showing you that seed I popped in the can, that Gorilla Cookies from Fast Buds. Buddy of mine's going to grow his. I gave him one this morning. He's going to grow his in his DWC system, and I'm using the grow dots. But I might do a little addition of a few things. But it's an auto, and I haven't ran an auto in probably a year and a half, so we'll see what happens.
I just ran those. Bunny just ran those, and I'll tell you one thing: that Gorilla Cookies tastes fucking amazing.
Oh yeah.
I got the Tropicana cookies fast flour that I'm excited about.
I think we got fast flour too. I think Bunny and I have the same one. Is that what it is? The Tropicana cookies? I think so.
I want to say
I feel
yes,
like
but
it
I'm not
is.
100% sure.
I feel
Yeah.
like it is. I haven't grown it out yet, but I still have it. So that'll be coming up in the future as well. So that I'm looking after the Gorilla Cookies, man. That was a nice one.
Well, that purple lemonade fast flour over there on the Earth box, man. The first one I had, man. That to me, that's the best tasting one I've grown. I wouldn't say
Is
Tropicana.
that what it
overall.
is?
Trop-
Tropicana, yeah.
Yeah.
Fast flour or auto?
Yeah. The
Fast
fast
flour.
flour.
Fast flour, Tropicana. Yeah,
Flour.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've got those. Yep. I think I got the Seed to Harvest crew and Crop Culture, Chris.
Hell yeah. Crop culture.
They're this is my storage vault now.
Chris is such a cool dude. Crop culture
Yes.
Chris. He's such a cool dude. I like him.
Yeah, there's that Sweet Mandarin
Oh, the
Skittles.
sweet mandarin. Yeah.
I
Nice.
mean, tell me that doesn't look good.
It sure does. I thought it was good just off the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly what I think we got the
All right,
free
so
pack.
are we gonna do a grow along or what? You gonna do a
We sh we should.
after you move? Let me know.
Yeah, we should definitely do it. We'll get all three of us to do it at the same time.
I mean, my mind's getting back in the spirit of things. So
Yeah, I should be moving between March 1st and April 1st. I haven't got a definitive date yet, but it's
oh,
the
good. So
place will be
420, you
ready.
should be able to pop some seeds.
Oh yeah, I'll be popping seeds before 420 for sure. Yes, absolutely. But there'll be something growing by 420, thankfully. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, I've got the okay on the place. Everything's golden. The person hasn't moved out yet. They move out just before March, and they said, we're probably gonna have to go in and do a coat of paint and clean the place up a little bit. It is a rental and everything, so um, depending on what needs to be done, they said it could be ready for March 1st, might be April 1st, but one of those two dates or somewhere in
you're
between.
gonna get to grow outside there.
I think so because I got a pretty good backyard, and they've already said I can grow outside, so we'll see.
That's fine.
It should be there
Yeah,
just in the nick of time to get some seeds going and get them going for a month and a half before they go outside. So that'll be almost perfect.
there you go.
So yeah, we'll see
All
what
right.
happens.
Well,
I plan on it right
yeah,
now, but we'll see.
yeah. I mean, hey, you
But
never
yeah,
know what's coming around the corner.
exactly. You never know. But yeah, we'll definitely get something going on, and we'll grow them all at the same time. See what we can do with
Yeah,
them.
man. Let me know. Yeah.
It'll be fun.
All right. Well,
It's
you
always fun to have
get these
other
other
people
people on
grow
here.
along with you because then you can it's just fun to compare notes. You know, whether
Yeah,
somebody grows way better than you do or whatever, it's
or
cool
different
for me to
styles.
be able to be like, "Hey Tommy, why the fuck do your plants look so much better than mine? What did you do? What didn't I do?" You know? So it's
Right.
it's
What
cool to be able
What
to
are you
compare
keeping
notes.
your
I like
temps
that.
and humidity at? That's the kind of stuff that interests me as well. So it's like
Exactly.
you talking about with the Coco and stuff earlier. I don't. That's not anything that piques my interest whatsoever. But I like my
Me either,
soil,
really. Yeah.
and going to the Autopots is going to make it even more hands off.
Yep.
That's how I like to do things.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. It gives you more time for other things in the garden. It's not that you spend any less time in the garden because you don't really. You just find other places to put that time. So
you're not sitting there with water, watching yourself water all the time.
exactly. You're over there training, you're looking for males, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're defoliating, all that stuff. So you always find another
Yeah.
place to put that time, but it gives you time to perfect other parts of the craft. So for sure,
Yeah.
man. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Bunny was gone, but she might have still heard us that we just told
I
her
did.
to be part of a grow
I
along.
did.
Well, y'all
But
know how to
yes,
get a hold of me. So
absolutely, man,
I
for sure.
appreciate y'all bringing me on.
Oh, thank
Always.
you for coming on.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you'll see a little more of me now.
Good. I'm glad to see you're feeling
Awesome.
better, though. At least
Yeah.
Yes.
feeling
You know.
better enough that you're up here and you're doing your thing, and it's good to see you, man.
Yeah. All right. Have a good Friday.
Have a great night.
We will
See you
do.
later.
Have a good night, man.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. So we got 2 more in the background.
We
And
do.
You ready to rock?
Let's roll.
Yeah, rock and roll. Low scrolls.
Lows. Happy
Happy
Friday.
Friday.
What's going on, man?
I don't know much, just getting a little bit of water and done.
I'm having deja vu.
I know.
What happened?
Last Friday you came on, I said, how's it going? You said, just getting some water and done.
That's about the normal time right now, though.
Yeah.
That's pretty much every time he comes on.
Well, I mean, the guy probably has to
Yeah,
spend half his life watering plants.
Jeez. I believe that.
not too long.
Nice. What do we got growing on?
Let's see, let me get y'all here.
I think last
Get
time
this
you were
chair.
on, you were getting ready to murder a bunch.
Yeah, a lot went. I had to replace some. Let's see
Look
here.
at that.
Oh, let me go back over here. Let's start over here. Oh, we got a couple of them that's just random. Other ones are all diaries. One of them are mine in this run, but a lot of diaries.
Yeah.
We got one right here that's not. We got was it Cristinato for aficionado? Cristalino from aficionado. Got a couple males over here as well.
Nice.
Bunch of random stuff. Like we got a granddaddy. Some GDP.
Like straight granddaddy purple, or is it crossed?
Yeah, straight granddaddy level.
Nice.
We got a Sin City double mint kush. We got 2 of these in here.
Nice. You were growing sweet seeds for a while too, right? You had a bunch of sweet seeds at one point, if I
Yeah,
remember correctly.
the red hot cookies, the Gorilla Girl. There was one other ones that I was running. I can't remember
Yeah,
the other one.
Tommy was just talking about the sweet seeds. And I was trying to remember who it was, and I was pretty sure that it was you, but I wasn't 100%. Now I am.
Yeah, they specialize in like a reddish phenotype. Most like 60% of theirs come out reddish.
Nice.
There's a forbidden candy,
Beautiful.
Beauty.
one of my crosses.
Yeah, she looks nice. She's got a hell of a structure to her.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's crazy too.
Go
Like
back
all the
in here and
bottom
see.
branches they just come straight up to the top.
Yeah, I've had to take a lot of clones from her, top and side, just to keep her halfway even.
Yep.
She was going
Yeah,
crazy.
I bet.
We got
That's
a
nice.
Sherb Moon Rocks.
What is it? Sherb Moon Rocks?
Yeah, sherbet moon rocks.
Nice.
Herbert. She looks
Sorry,
really good.
I got ill in my mouth. Sorry. Just a bunch of them, all different. Let's see. Here we got a Square One, Great Park Candy VX1.
Square One Genetics.
Yeah, Square One Genetics. The Great Park Candy VX1s.
Beautiful. Can you pan down with your camera? Because there's people are like, man, that's full. Can you show the bottom of your tent with with your pots? Look at how look at
Yeah.
this is how full the tent is.
I'm gonna get a light so you can see in there. Like, there's no room for the back room. Just lost one, so back wall's got a little bit more room, but to the wall,
Yeah, wall to wall with the pots.
there'd be like the space.
Crazy.
I agree, mini cannabis. Hell yeah.
And that's only one tent.
I know.
There's 21 in here. Well, 20 now, but what's 21?
And that's what, a 2x4?
Yeah, 2x4.
Yeah, 20 plants and a 2x4.
Let's see here. So I get back to this big one
Right?
back here. We got another Square One Violet Fuel.
Ooh. Nice.
Bubba Kush beside her.
I can't wait to have more than one tent set up.
Yeah, just a bunch of randoms in here.
I like it.
They're waiting to
Well,
flower.
considering they're all randoms, I mean, like, you've done a pretty decent job of keeping that canopy pretty flat. Like, a couple spots here and there, but I mean, like, considering they're all different cultivars, I mean, like, it's
pretty even, yeah.
pretty even. That's hard
Looks
to do
really
with so
good.
many plants with so many different strains going on in there. That's tough to do.
I don't know what they usually come out that way. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just my style or what. They usually don't. They got a couple of them that usually get a little runaways, but
Yeah.
I'm not for sure. I can't give a good explanation on that one. If it's just my style, why all of them usually stay the same. Here's
And you
some that
do
just came in.
a lot of
But
the times you do fast flips on them too. Like you're flipping them after like 3, 4, 5 weeks.
oh yeah, this room would have been flipped already if it wasn't for diaries. If it
Yeah.
wasn't, if I could get to take top clones, I just took top clones and flipped it. But I had to get lower, so I had to grow it out a little longer to get some clones off of it.
Crazy.
Other than that, they would have been flipped around. Let's see here. They probably would have been flipped around about this size, actually,
Yeah.
instead of the back size in
That
comparison.
looks good, man.
That looks really good.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
You know,
And
this is
these we
another
got.
garden that makes me jealous.
Right? This is my favorite. Again, the colors.
Same in this one.
All different.
All different.
It's crazy.
To the left is some more diaries that just came out of that room, and the rest of them are mine. Just little test runs. They're all different cultivars. Well, 2 of them is the same. I take that back. This one's a Robin Hood seed, still THC Titans, but it's ice wild berries.
Mhm.
This one's pretty big.
Was it Robin Hood and Square One are the same company? Is that what it was?
Yeah, exact same person, except for Square One's tested to I don't know what extent, but they're tested, and then Robin Hood they just cross and send out.
They put them out as untested, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what that one
So
was. We got
those are the use at own risk ones.
basically.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, that's okay, especially for guys like you when you're breeding, you're making magic happen over there. So
Yep.
when you can get stuff like that, I mean, that's pretty fucking cool because you can find who knows what you're gonna find in something like that.
Yeah. You just need to pop the pack of those though, just to make sure. Cause you get some intersexes, and you never know what you get.
Exactly. That's what I mean. You could get anything out of that pack.
And we got some legs, about nothing but legs over here. It's a frosted guava.
Nice.
She's just a lanky legs.
So I'm guessing based off of your review on that one that's not one that you would probably grow again.
Oh no, that's a Sadari right there. I'm waiting for her to get done. I don't even think I
That one
took
would be
clones of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I ain't got no
you didn't even
sides.
take clones of that one.
This one ain't got any sides. The only sides I got is from the very lowers, and they're just nothing but legs. Like got little shoots.
Yep.
But nothing worth it. Then we got something completely on the opposite spectrum here.
Pulling out the beasts. Damn.
Beautiful.
Crazy,
But
man.
these are dowry side. And then this was my side. I'll turn this down a little bit. There's some of that tropical ice cream.
Got them colors. One thing that I can honestly say that I really, really like about a lot of your stuff is they come out colorful, man.
Thank you. I appreciate
That's,
that.
again, my favorite part.
This one's tropical watermelon. Oh,
Nice.
Too low.
Nice. Yeah, Bunny, if you like the colors, you're gonna enjoy having some low gravity in your tent.
Yeah, I can tell.
You'll get the stink and the colors. You get the
Two
best of
favorite
both worlds.
things. Yeah.
And some flavor to go with it.
Yes, and the
A lot of
flavor.
frost.
Once they're out of the tent. Oh yeah. I hear Mr. Chunky Nugs might be running some low gravity genetics soon.
I figured it'd be in the mail already. It might be in his mailbox, but with all this snow, it's behind. So it's either in the down the road from him, or it'll be delivered next week. It's already been shipped out.
Nice. That's dope.
Exciting. Yeah.
He's a good grower, so I'm excited to see what he does with them too.
He said he wanted some autos, so I got him some autos.
Nice.
Nice.
Right on. Beauty.
Beautiful.
We got TJ Times also on YouTube. He's got some of mine going as well. He got
Nice.
the tropical watermelon and oh man, tropical watermelon. But at the time I called it burnt, so it'd be burnt watermelon, burnt apples. That TJ Times is running.
Nice. Fuck. Looks so good.
That's amazing.
This one's
That's like
this one's pregnant.
those are like magazine cover looking buds right there.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Chunky. And thank you.
Like look at the leaf over to the right hand side. It's got it on camera anyways, it's probably like a yellowish color, but from here it almost looks white with that
I
like
was gonna
reddish
say,
coming
yeah.
down through the middle. Like that looks fucking cool.
She's
Gorgeous.
pregnant. Let's see if I can see. There's a
Oh,
spot
that's the
that's.
one.
Let's see. Where's? Let's see. You might be able to see it, maybe if I can find the spot. Probably ain't gonna pick it up. You can see a few of them
I
on
think I
top
can
of
see
that
it
one.
right on the tip of it, eh?
Yeah. Another
Just looks a
spot just got something poking out.
just looks a little greener than the rest of it. Right on the tip of it.
Maybe right here, maybe.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Nice. That's cool. I've only had accidents.
Yeah, accidents. Was it happy accidents? Did you ever try them?
I would say they're happy accidents. They're pretty good. Those are the ones that I called the mystery machine. I kept them. I still got I got a lot of them. I should send you some and see what you can find out of them.
I'll throw them in rotation.
That would be actually really cool to
Those are
find
cool.
out.
Total accident. They came from an outdoor grow.
Well, I'll throw
And
them
I don't
in.
think it was from a herm. I think it was from a male that we missed. Is what I think happened.
I got a lot of them, or just a few.
Well, I got
Off
quite a few
the.
seeds.
But it probably will be. It might be a male then. Then we got
Yeah, I
this
got
room.
5.
Look
Also
at
saying
that.
it's wall to wall. These are 5 gallons.
It's
And those are
crazy.
the same pots that Cece was showing that she's trying for the first time with the water on the bottom. You
Oh
fill up the
yeah,
little hole on the bottom. Yeah.
these are
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite ones. They work out really well. I've been running these ever since I've had them. Some of these pots I've had since I started indoors.
I was gonna say you've been using those as long as I've known you for, and that's at least a couple years for sure.
Yeah, I started with 5 gallons everywhere, so it's just nothing. I have enough. I got some more outside and soaking. I got enough to fill every room. I can do 9 in there, 8 in the other two rooms, and I can fit 6 in here. And I was running all 5 gallons at one point.
Crazy. That's crazy, man. Fuck.
Then we got these in here. I had to bend one down. It was going past the light. Let's see where she at. Yeah, I had to bend her over.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Well, super cropping never hurt anybody.
Nah, she'll be all right. Yeah, this room got a little over vegged from. Remember, I had them autos, and then I threw these in here. Then I waited about 3 extra weeks
Yeah.
on the veg while the
Yeah,
autos was catching up. Yeah,
yeah, you were trying to let the autos finish so you could spread everything out.
yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Now I have no room. I'm probably gonna have to take out the exhaust, move it up.
Yeah.
But as long as I don't move anymore. But we're close to day 30. I think we're day 25-ish. 25, 28. I had to look at my phone. So I don't
I
think
think
we're
that's
going to
how
go
I'm
too
gonna
much.
run. I think that's how I'm gonna run my tents when I set them up again. Is I think I'll put the fan and the filters on top of the tent. Like I'll cut a piece
Instead
of
of in.
plywood or something, put it up on top of the tent, and then I'll set
Yeah.
the filter and the fan up top, and then just put the ductwork down into the tent. That way, if I need to, I have all the room. I can move my light right up to the top if I need to. I've been seeing a lot of people doing that, and I think I like that idea.
Me
Just
too. I'm
gives you
saying
that
that a lot myself.
extra like 10 inches or something of space that you can fill.
I'm just wondering about the
If you,
noise though.
I know I'm thinking about that too. It's kind of muffled in the tent a little bit, but outside the tent, you're just gonna hear it all the time.
Yeah, that's where I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I want to do it, but at the same time, I'm like, y'all can struggle. Just because I don't want to hear that. I got bad enough. I'm
Yeah.
listening to this fan over here. This one's about to go out. And I'm hearing that over here crickling and crackling over there in the back corner. I don't know if I want to listen to that fan humming.
Yeah, it'll be something I play with, I think, for sure.
But it is good for extra space, though, so I will give it that.
Yeah, if you need it. Like I don't typically like to grow my plants that tall if I can avoid it, but I mean sometimes you can't. Sometimes it happens.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
You're like, I'll wait another week. And then another week comes, we'll wait next week.
Yeah.
We flip, and then you get a stretcher, and then whoops.
Then it's too late.
Yeah, way too late. Like these up
Beautiful.
3 up front. If you get these like these, I had minimum stretch. I don't think they moved, but they're stacking up nice.
They are. They're stacking up really good.
They had
Nice.
very, very minimum stretch.
Beautiful. I love when they start off like that. Love that stage too, when they look like little dandelion, basically, with all their little white
Yeah,
hairs.
yeah, little pom poms.
Yeah.
This one right here is a blueberry.
Nice.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Then we got my next room about to start up.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Always ready.
Always.
Always about to throw some of these in here. Bring a couple more
Yeah,
in.
I was gonna say, even with that shelf that he hasn't shown yet, he's still over here popping seeds.
Yep.
Well, I don't go bad on my word. If I tell you I'm gonna pop your gear or like your or ask for diaries or something like that, I'm gonna pop them
Mm-hmm.
as soon as I get them and put mine to the
Yeah.
side. That's why I got extensive shelf space because I keep bringing in I bring in new stuff and I'm like, man, I still ain't ran these. And these again, some more diaries that are going in. These are going in the first room and get flipped. I added it up so once these finish, these going in, these going to go in here and they get flipped pretty quickly in that room
Hell yeah.
for these. And I'm waiting so I can start up my breeding project right there.
Nice.
I got some
Fuck yeah.
Romulan testers in here, and I got some diaries in here.
Nice. I'm loving everything I'm seeing from Romulan. Everything.
Got some nice gear. I ran as Iron Maiden and Pomegranate. I like both of them.
Yep. Yeah, like
They came out
look at
pretty good.
Thurgood's tents. Look at Thurgood's tents and his rooms and everything like that. Like he's rocking Romulan, and everything's just looking fucking fire.
I think I might have one in here that is. Yeah, yep. I got a Pomegranate right here in that back corner. This is one of his
Nice.
Pomegranates.
Yeah, my point exactly. Look at that.
One that I've kept. The other ones were on the smaller side, but this is one of the thicker, chunkier ones.
Yeah, she's pretty.
I think that's one, and I think there's another one back here in the back. I think, yeah, from an earlier standpoint of it. It's got a nice grapefruit funk to it.
Nice. It's got that like citrus.
It's pure grapefruit. Like if you took a bite of a grapefruit, like by the time you get halfway through a J, you're like, man, I'm about done with this grapefruit. It's just that much grapefruit.
Wow.
It's like I don't
I
even want
like
to touch it no
grapefruit
more.
actually.
But it's really nice. Can't say nothing bad about it.
It sounds like it'd be a good one for like a hot summer day. It'd almost be like refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that lip smacking taste on it.
Yeah, a little fucking sourness. You get
Mm-hmm.
that pucker.
Yep. Exactly. Then we got a male that I gotta do something with.
Crazy. Most
Little
people
half
get a male
gallon.
in their grow room that big, and they're like, "Holy fuck, I need to get this thing out of here." And you're like, I
If it's
don't know
strong
what I'm gonna do
genetics,
with
it
this.
ain't gonna flip on you.
Yeah,
I'll take some cuts on it and hold on to them. That's the one is actually what's cross of this because it's just making a seed increase with this one. It's the male of this one.
nice.
I just kept it around in case the pollen didn't hit, but it took, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But hell, I think I've got 4 or 5 males sitting over here on the shelf. There's a
What do you think? Just when you
Crystalino
think
male
he's
right here.
done, he turns and shows you the shelf.
I got a male there. I think I got a purple punch male over here. I gotta see what that does in the summertime. I got a Candyman's unicorn Runsky. It's a male. Let's see. I think I got 4 Crystalinos males sitting over here. I gotta run them out in the sun, in the outside during the summer. See what they look like. And see which one I'm gonna try to maybe collect something on.
Just say even on
Where's
your
the other ones
shelf,
at?
even your shelf almost has like it's like a pretty even canopy.
I do a lot of cutting up here.
Yeah, I imagine a lot of pruning.
A lot. We got monster crops. We got everything. I flip when I do my rigs. I do my flip like super early. They're in cups, not maybe about half the size of this when I do a flip. Just a 6.
Nice.
But I have to deal with the monster crop looking re-veg though. But
Yep.
I don't have to wait long.
And so back to what I was talking to you about earlier, like before we were live. When you pop more than one seed in a solo cup,
Hmm.
and then you decide that you want to separate them, how exactly do you separate your if you have more than one seed in your solo cup?
For her case or just any case?
My
See, I
case,
might have one.
would you do it
More
now
so her
or would you
case.
wait till they were bigger?
If you wanted to keep the small one, yeah, go ahead and do it now. It'll be so easier to pull it out because there won't be that much root structure. I'm trying to find one right now that I can separate or show you how difficult that is after the roots start twining. But I think I done separated all mine right now.
Yeah, because I was telling her before, I was like, I think doing it now or doing it later both has their pros and cons. Like it'd be easier to get out now, but it'd probably be easier to transplant when you got a little bit more roots on it than what you probably do now. But
It might see it can if you damage it when it's damaged a little tap root, and then you just there it goes. But at the same time, if you wait until it gets a little bit bigger, then you're gonna have to detangle the roots. Then,
With
yeah,
so
the
it's
other
either do
one,
you want to
yeah.
detangle the roots or do you just want to try to just dig a little small hole pull her out, and then transplant her out a little bitty baby.
Yeah.
Just try not to hit try to like, I'd dig, if I was you, I'd get like, well, I don't know, little, I don't know, man. I guess a pin would work. You can get a little pin, stick in there, pry underneath that pin, and try to pry it like he's gonna actually transplant it, but just pry the whole big area out, and it should just come right up with the soil.
I
Where
like
it's so
move the dirt
small.
away from it a little bit and just.
Yeah, just stick that pin underneath it and like a little pop, and it should just pop up because it's so small.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't think I have another one in here that's got doubles to show you down here. Nope. Oh, I done took them all out.
Yeah, because I was telling her, I said, like, Lowe's does that. Like, he puts more than one seed in a solo cup and starts them that way, and then he separates them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or if it's
I was
rigs, I run
surprised
them
to
in.
see that.
Yeah, I do that a lot sometimes, especially on the rigs. I just throw them in there, flip them, and then I can just pick out the males, throw them, put them, cull them out, then transplant out the females.
That's a great idea.
When you get
Saves a
like
saves a
4 or
little bit
6,
on space when you're
you can
growing regs out like that. You're like, fuck, I don't have room. That's why I never grow regs, is because I don't have room to do it right now. But that's a good
Swiftman
way to
solo
do it.
cup. Yep,
Yeah,
you can throw
good way to
4 in a
do it.
solo cup, throw them in there. I throw them in there. Let's see, I'll find one right here. I'd throw this one right here if I was sexing one out. I'd throw them in there right there. Have you 4 of them in there, sex them out, you'll be able to find out a couple weeks. Male or female, pull them out, separate them in. That's what half of these are. Basically, all that one right there, that was done that way. See, I probably got some that's got the stalks from the old one just cut out, sitting in the roots probably. Yeah, that back corner right there, and that back right here, some roots. I cut one out right there.
Oh yeah. Crazy.
Save space. You can do a lot like that.
Yeah, and Lowe's needs to save some space.
Yeah, I'm running out of space. I'm ready for these autoflowers to finish up.
You need yourself one of them Spider Farmer shelves.
I do. I need one more. I need that just for that shell. Cause that shell, I like it for that shell aspect of it. Make it like its own tent.
Yeah.
Yep, I do.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Hell yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
All
We
these are
appreciate you
babies.
coming on. We got one more garden in the background, and we were just popping over the midnight mark. So
Yeah.
we've been rocking for 3
Yeah,
hours tonight. So we're gonna do the next garden, and then we're probably going to wrap her up for the night because it's getting late.
Yes.
Boy, don't want to keep y'all up. Got one more back in.
I don't like
Have a
cutting you.
good rest of the weekend.
I don't like cutting you short, but I mean, I feel like we could
Oh
talk
no,
to
you're
you pretty
fine.
much all night. So if
Yeah,
I don't
I
do it
still
now,
could go through.
we'll be here till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I still can hit the side corner and the 2 more tables over here. But yeah, we're good.
All right, brother. We appreciate you coming on and showing.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
thank you
welcome. I
so
appreciate y'all
much.
having me on.
Always, man.
Y'all have a
And
good rest of the
yeah,
weekend. Stay safe. Stay in us from the snow.
well, yeah.
It's snowing
I'm
here
staying in.
now, so
Yeah, it's
Ours is
snowing here.
too. I got horrible tires trying to way over here. I was slipping and sliding all over the place. I had to throw it. I had hit it in sport just to get up the hill.
Yeah, we were in 4-wheel drive earlier, slipping and sliding. We're pulling a trailer full of gravel, slipping and sliding.
Oh.
Yeah.
I bet it was fun looking back after the fact, but I bet it was nerve wracking.
yeah.
In the
At the
moment.
time, it's not overly fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah. All right,
But
brother.
y'all have a great one.
We'll hopefully see you next week, and you have a good week. And I'm sure I'll be talking to you sometime in between now and then.
Yeah, I sure will. Yeah, you sure? I'll get with y'all. If you need anything, hit me up. Y'all have a great
All
one.
right, sounds good, man. Peace,
You
bro.
too.
Peace.
All right, we got one more garden in the back.
We do.
And it's not just a
It's
regular
about to
garden.
get weird in here.
This is our weird news anchor, the legal alien.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it
Happy
going, man?
Friday.
Yeah, I decided to come on later, let somebody else be on early for a change. You know, I screwed up, man. I think I've killed about 3 plants.
Oh
Uh,
no.
I saw that in the Discord, I think earlier you were saying that.
yeah,
What happened?
what I did was, you see this vinegar with this says 5% acidity.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, cheap vinegar. I got it. I didn't really read the label till later. I was putting it in the water. The pH really wasn't changing. I was adding more, adding more. I was high. I put this damn near this whole bottle in and then I watered the plants with it, and it just murdered them.
Mm.
Run the pH crazy.
Yeah.
So I flushed them, but
Oh shit. Yeah, they really didn't like that.
No.
not at
Not
all.
one bit.
Damn. That sucks.
Well, that sucks. Yeah.
Those are in veg, and then I have one here that was in flower that I did that to, and it's not quite as bad. Fortunately, the one Durban poison that I got going, I didn't use that water with. But yes, yeah, there's
shit.
that one. And it was
Just fried it
flour.
right up.
Mm-hmm.
But this one's fine. This is the Durban poison. And I've had that higher. I've been taking and putting shorter buckets under it.
Damn.
This is it here. So it's stretching. And this is the
I'm sorry to see that, man. Shit, that's sad.
this is a 40 something
Yeah.
day one here. Must have been 45 days. It's on 60 days now. And it's still not,
Yeah.
the trichomes aren't.
2 weeks over the time so far.
Yeah. And the so much for fast buds. But the trichomes aren't quite ready yet.
And which
on
one was that one?
That was the Cinderella bunny.
That's the Cinderella
Oh.
bunny.
That was the C99 crossed with blueberry, fast 45 days.
Yeah.
11:10, I put it to flower. I guess, yeah. 11:10, I put it to flower.
Okay. That November 10th.
So, and it's still,
Crazy.
you know, I'm not seeing any amber at all yet.
Yeah, just let her do her thing. Be patient.
Yeah.
I know it's easier said than done. And I know it's easier when you have other plants to fall back on, which you did, and fuck, I can't believe it.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. There's a little bit of a new growth on the side of one now, and so I'm going to try to doctor it back together. But it's
Yeah.
already been vegging for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so I might be better off
Well, we
cloning
all
that
learn.
or starting over. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe let the new growth do its thing for a couple weeks and then start taking clones of that.
Get a clone off of that.
Start
Yeah,
over.
that's what I'm thinking
Start
of doing.
over.
And yeah, starting from there because I got plenty of time. There's nothing in this other tent that's in a hurry to get out of its way.
Yeah.
You know,
Sometimes, man, honestly, like sometimes it's better to just cut your losses.
I
know
don't
it
know if my
sucks,
pH
but I've
pin
been
is
there.
off or what. I've got some of the drops like Bunny uses,
Yep.
But honestly, I think that because if I use the lemon juice all the time, I've always used just about the same amount when I was testing with the pH. So I think I can just do that, just use that amount of the same thing. And but that I did, I seen that, it's only 5% acidity. This shit ain't, this is watered down vinegar. I need more. Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, you put vinegar and water and you take a drink of it, and you're still gonna taste how strong the vinegar is, right? Like
Oh my goodness, yes.
after the fact. So like, I haven't done it with vinegar, but I've done this with other nutrients and stuff. So I mean, I've 100% been here. So I understand exactly how you're feeling right now. It sucks. It's one of those things where you're like, man, and I can't blame anything other than myself right now, and it fucking sucks. I love being able to be like, it was
Well,
this
the
is the
beauty
reason why it happened. But when I gotta be like, I'm the reason it happened, it's like, fuck.
the beauty of this the size of the grow that I'm doing, this micro grow, is that if that would have been times 10, if I'd have been doing that many plants with that kind of routine instead of just one or two, it'd have been a whole lot worse. So
Right.
I'll learn from this one, and I got a chance to try to fix it. Now, a couple of things I could have done is I could have added baking soda to it and bring the pH back down, but that would have created residue, salt, that I really didn't want. So I opted just to straight water it without any lemon juice at all in it, and let it flush it, and then let it cycle itself out of there. And then I just added some stash blend to it just for the microbes of it. And then as far as the feeding goes, I'm just giving them 1 milliliter of each of the 3. And that's it for right now.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, keep it low, keep it small, little amounts.
and
For sure.
see
And
if I can
just
get that growth on the side to take off really good, and then chop off.
I'd be constantly checking my runoff right now too. Like every watering, I'd be checking my runoff to see what
It's
my
all in
soil's at.
Coco. The runoff is not going to really tell you anything. I can check the pH of the soil, but with a probe, and it's somewhat accurate. It's analog, it's a gauge, but I'm pretty sure that the pH is off when you feed it a quart of vinegar.
That's what I mean. I'd be flushing her out, and I'd be trying to get that soil back on point. Not
Well,
soil,
yeah,
but
I
the
did.
cocoa.
I flushed it. I flushed it with plain water, and but I can't flush this big one. I didn't give it as much water or much of the vinegar water that I did this other. So I'm hoping to just naturally let that one settle out. It's a bigger pot size too. So but it is what it is. The worst of it is the one that was in flower. That's the one that was the Skittles, and it was pretty big and long, and it was starting to bloom, and now it's and that's
it's in
if I get it to
super
produce
shock right
flower
now.
again, or whatever it produces is, I'm not going to know. Even if it is good, I don't know how good it could have been. Because I know at this point I've done something to it, right?
I'm sure I could do better. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's
man. I mean, that's you're trying new things, you're testing shit out, and you're learning as you go. I mean, that's what we're doing here. We're learning as we go, and sometimes shit goes super smooth, and we make awesome discoveries, and other times we fuck up, and we gotta learn how to fix it or we start over, right? And it's part of it, part of the learning process.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. I'm
Exactly.
smoking on some dabs from the dispensary. It's actually Durban poison.
Nice.
But it's more of an earthy. Doesn't quite taste like my pheno that I'm growing. But it is Durban poison.
Yeah.
A lot of different ones out there. You'd be surprised. They got a.
I feel like you could grow the exact same cultivar as a dispensary, and you could grow it at home, and you'll get a way different taste out of it.
Oh yeah. It's
so like the homegrown is always a lot cleaner of a taste and a lot better tasting and a lot just better all around. But I mean, we gotta smoke what we can when we you want dabs and
when
you don't have
there's
any, you gotta get
50
some.
feet of
So,
snow on the ground and a bunch of Canadian air.
right. I know it's my fault. It's our fault.
Yeah.
Shit.
Every time you send that Canadian air down here, it happens.
Yeah. It's cold, man. We gotta send it somewhere. We can't keep it all. We'll be fucking frozen to death over here. Poor Bunny's got like minus 31 or some shit where she's
Yeah,
at,
no, it's
so
snowing today, Ray. It's not as cold. We
it's a
had
little
that for
warmer
about
today.
yeah, it was 3 days straight where we were in the minus 30s.
That's
It was cold.
crazy.
My car did not
Celsius.
like it. Yes, Celsius.
So
Wait,
Yeah, well,
yes, we
that's
are over.
time to be popping seeds. I'm not wanting to pop any of these seeds I got because it's just too cold for germination. It doesn't won't be right.
Yep.
So
You'll know when it's
I'm
right,
gonna
and
wait.
you'll be fired back up again, and you'll figure out what's going on in your tent, and you'll get some clones. I know you will.
Yeah, I've got some clones already there, actually. So they're in water rooting with a black sock around them, and I'm going to probably this weekend try to get them in some dirt.
Nice.
And go from there. But in the meantime, I guess we'll go to the Discord now.
Yeah, I think we might pop over there for a few minutes. I don't know if we'll be on there long because we ran like probably 40 minutes longer than we were gonna, but
I sent you another episode, but I sent it like you said on the Instagram right over my phone without a background or anything.
Okay.
And
I
don't know
can
if
add
you
whatever
did
I
or
want.
not. Huh?
I can add whatever I want. I can make whatever I want. I got some new graphics that Mr. Enchanted Grow Culture sent me for Mr. Legal Alien.
You illegal alien
I
there?
got
Yeah, I see that
some
up
new
in the corner
logos.
there over the watermark. That looked
Yeah.
pretty good.
He sent me like 4 or 5 of them, so there's a bunch of different ones. So we'll work something out and we'll get something going on.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
All right.
But
well, other than that, until I guess by Wednesday, I'll send you another episode for the following one, and you got one to work on till then. So
sounds good.
Peace out.
Right on, man. Peace out.
Have a great night.
Have a good night. Nice.
What a busy night. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And we will see you Wednesday with Grambo at 9 p.m.
The Great
Eastern.
Gramboni.
That's right.
Yes. Yes. So Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the GCN.
That's right. Have a great night, everybody.